Hey, hello everybody. Oh, let me take this off. Children, gather round. So I had gone through an experience in this last year with the Rambler community, Mommy Ramblings, and I recently had a lot of you asking me to check something out that had just happened, like an epic meltdown of some sorts. And I got some stuff to say about it because I can relate. It directly hits home with me. And I don't want it to be dramatic at all, but I'd like to point some things out to some people to see if maybe possibly they've seen the light by any chance. So put the slip guard on the stairs, pull the balls out, get the yarning out. Let's get this done. Get her done. No chance. No. Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are doing well. Hey, Sazzy's Nails, hello. Took you a while. Oh, yeah, Pretty in Pink. And this is not to shame anybody. This is definitely just because, listen, good morning, everybody, by the way. I have gone through serious hell over this issue for almost a year. It was about a year on Mother's Day. And I feel like I have every right to talk about it. I've talked about it a number of times and I've been told to shut up. I've been told lots of things, but let's just get into it, guys. Okay. Hey, Katie Baranda. Hello, still Shelly. Scaramouche, gotta you do the fandango. Dana. Oh, good morning, Demon Child. Snoop Medic. Every day is so wonderful, and suddenly I have to breathe. I can't breathe. Yes, I will. As a D. So anyways, for people that are kind of in the dark about it, let me just get right into it. Hello, EG. There's my mommy, EG, Emily. Her new nickname is Mama. Mommy or Mama? I like Mama. Hey, Mama. So anyways, if you guys don't know or not, there's a channel out there called Mommy Ramblings. She has a community of people that I belonged to called the Ramblers. And it's a true crime community. It's kind of an interesting community of people. So anyways, Mommy Ramblings had a tragedy happen last year. And her son had passed away. Well, let me thank you, Amy W, by the way. Thank you. So I had always been a part of this crime community. I've gone on the Chris Watts tour, so to speak, live with them in my car. And yeah, Susan, but it's not bad, Susan, but I'm just addressing something because something recently just happened. And I'm like, well, I hate to say I told you so, but hey, here we are. So let me just tell you something. I was friendly with that community of people. Everything was fine. And I talked to lots of different people here on YouTube. Lots of different people. Humor, based on humor or anything. Lots of different things. So one day I woke up and I had known that her son had passed. It had been for a couple of days. Well, I woke up on Mother's Day and I log into my phone, look down at my phone, had some phone calls, whatever. And I see that Mommy Ramblings is going live and she's by the lake and she's kind of going on a rant. And I go in there and I listen. She seems really upset. And she says, and save Robbie. You call yourself a Christian and blah, blah, blah. I was like, whoa. And I went in there to give my condolences to her. Well, she was very angry with me because I guess she had heard a rumor that I was on a panel with people that were making fun of the tragedy of her son, which was incorrect information. I was not. Now, these people, their name is RDA. They're a group of people with like a Howard Stern type of sense of humor. I'd been on panels with them before. I'd known them through my friend making lemonade, Jamie. And, you know, I've been on panels with them before, but I didn't do what I was accused of. So here's where it became a problem. She has a huge following. So automatically by her saying that, boom, it turned on a light for me to be looked at as the enemy and this crazy person that was supposedly making fun of her son. It never happened. So I immediately tried calling her to tell her, like, this is a mistake. Like, this is not correct. I'm sorry you're going through this. And for about a week, I was nice. She wouldn't answer the phone or anything. And, you know, people are like, well, don't try to call her when she's going through a tragedy. Listen, when you're blamed for making fun of someone's tragedy, the right thing to do is to reach out to that person and make sure that they know that is not correct. So if that ever happens in the future, just know I'm going to call you. I'm going to call your phone if you're going to say my name, especially in front of thousands of people. So all of a sudden I get all these people coming to my channel, making threats, like tons of negativity my way for no reason at all. So I fucking snapped. I went apeshit on these people. I called people names. I called Mommy Ramblings tons of names. Like, I went hard on these bitches. Okay, because they weren't listening to me. They weren't listening to reason. Mind you, there was never, ever any proof that I was ever on a panel making fun of her son's tragedy. None of that stuff. Now, what people have done since then is they'll go back and be like, see, he was on panels with these people. Listen, cut the guilt by association bullshit out immediately, okay? And there's a girl that I often see in chats. I don't know if you guys ever see a girl named Ivy Lynn. This bitch has been nonstop verbally abusing me in chats all the time. Just a nuisance, like a little fly flying around my ass, being annoying. Well, the other day I did see that she said something pretty interesting. She said in a chat, and I was like, God, this bitch never shuts up. And pardon my French, but she is a stupid bitch. She said, did you know Save Robbie called Mommy Ramblings the day that her son passed away over and over repeatedly? Ivy Lynn, you're a fucking idiot. First of all, sweetheart, okay? That did not happen. This was on Mother's Day when I tried to call her one time, and I left her messages a couple of times saying that I didn't do what I was accused of. So you need to do your information before you get your chubby little fingers on there typing, okay? Spreading rumors. Thank you, Amy W. So I guess my point here is people had asked me, did you see Mommy Rambling's meltdown the other day? And I said, well, matter of fact, I did. And after watching that, I'm actually kind of a fan. I was entertained. But something was very interesting to me. Hey, AJ, by the way, I love you. Something was very interesting to me that I saw. It was the same situation that I've been going through for over a year, that people have told me to shut up, that I'm a man. Since I'm a man, I need to stop responding to being bullied because I have a penis and she's a woman. People have called me a woman basher. Listen, that is sexism in itself. If you're going to look at my gender and how I'm responding. Now, the way that I'll get into what happened with her meltdown, but the way that the roles kind of reverse here is, of course, when I've gotten frustrated and blew up and snapped on people for harassing me over a lie, that can make me look aggressive and it can make me look angry and like a bully because I'm screaming and cussing and shouting while she's sitting over there all meek and, you know, oh, poor me, poor me. The problem there that I think people are starting to catch on to is by doing that, she allowed people to do her dirty work for her and to come and harass me, get under my skin so that when I snap, people can say, well, look at Mommy Ramblings over there being calm and quiet and meek and crying. And look at Robbie's behavior. He's being crazy. He's cussing. He's going nuts. He's just being a complete psycho. There's a reason for that. And that's because I've been harassed for a long period of time. There's a number of people that just hate me to this day, which it's fine. People are going to hate me. I don't care. But it's based on a lie. So the reason I like to speak up about it is because I speak my truth. You know, people have gone as far as trying to pull up old videos of me joking, calling me a racist because the same people that I was on a panel with joking one time, they had mentioned, and I talk about this often, they had mentioned hey, we're on a panel with Jamie making lemonade, and they said, Jamie eats at the Holocaust Cafe. And I was like, the Holocaust Cafe? What would be on the menu there? I'm just curious. And we started naming off menu items like the Hitler hot dog and blah, blah, blah. Was it in poor taste? Yeah. If you have a stick in your ass and you don't know that I'm kidding, of course you're going to think it's in poor taste. But it wasn't intended like that. So people, instead of going and finding videos of me actually doing what I was accused of, which I didn't, instead they go and find videos like that and be like, see, he was on panels with these people. Listen, thank you, Snoop Medic, Ex Ramblers Rehab. Mommy Ramblings is not about forgiveness. She is not about facts. She is all about guilt by association. She is all about, if you go to that community, you're not allowed here. She's all about, if you think anything differently about a crime case, you're not allowed there. Now, this is my personal opinion and my experience with her and many others. You're not allowed there if you think differently. And I'm not like that. You know, everybody here is entitled to their opinion, even if you disagree with me on this situation. That's your opinion. Happy birthday, Amanda Marie. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Amanda Marie. Happy birthday to you. You just subbed yesterday to Smelling Ramblings. Well, enjoy the ride. So anyways, recently I'm seeing people leaving her community that really harassed me hard for her. Okay, Casbat, you're one of them. Isn't it funny how things work out? Isn't it funny? Now, apparently, from what I'm seeing, Mommy Ramblings went on her panel the other day and went completely crazy because she had seen a live stream that her friend was doing. A very lovely lady that does crafts. I checked out her channel. Very sweet. Doesn't seem like anything's wrong with her. She didn't seem offensive or mean. Well, apparently she didn't like some things that were being said in the chat about her. Hey, CNC, hello from Colorado. And she freaked out, much like she did on me, with no facts. You did this and you did that. And the woman who had the live stream ended up going up on her panel being like, no, I didn't see any of that. I'm so sorry. And she just wasn't having it. She wasn't listening. Very stubborn is what I dealt with her as well. And yeah, whether it was fake crying or real crying, the thing is, I've seen a pattern with that woman, and it's, yeah, Sally Ann. Sally Ann was adorable. She has a crafting channel. You know, it didn't seem like a gossip channel, anything like that. Well, she got ripped into by my Mommy Ramblings. And what I find interesting, welcome, Donda B, is this woman's community of people, the people that had went after me and harassed me, like the two-scooter psycho lady that's all up her ass. These are people that need her, I think. And so they don't care. They don't care to see or address her flaws, and kind of treat her like a queen, you know, and they kind of bow down to her, which is interesting because friends, that's not how a friendship should work. And, you know, the way that my friendship was with her when I had one with Mommy Ramblings was, you know, it was, I would go to their community and I would say jokes, you know, my humor was fine back then, you know, and I was nice. So I don't recall my friendship ever having anything terrible in it. Thank you, Gina. She was mean to, exactly. See, that's what I'm talking about, Gina. She was mean to you because you love me. That's not the first time I've heard that. It won't be the last. She's mean to many people that are friends with people that she simply does not like. And that's not okay. It's not. Even if some of you still go over there in her channel, even as crazy as I think she is, look, I still go over there and listen to her because I think it's comical to listen to her talk. And that's just the honest truth. It's comical to hear somebody take things so seriously. Yeah, I agree, Tobert Flanders. I think she's lovely as well. So I just wanted to address it because the main reason I wanted to was so that the people that are leaving her community are kind of seeing the light. I hope you can see and understand that when I had gone crazy and psychotic, it was out of frustration. Now, mind you, I'm almost 8 months sober. I haven't drank in over 8 months, or almost 8 months. over 7 months. And back then, when I was still drinking, I was going through this when I was still a drinker. And I would get stressed out and I would drink because, believe it or not, cyberbullying and stuff like that, you're like, oh, please just turn it off. No, these people, when you have thousands of people going after you for something like that, it's kind of scary and it's stressful. And when you feel like you constantly have to defend yourself for something and then people tell you, shut up, stop talking about it. Well, don't fucking blame me for something I didn't do and I wouldn't have to continuously explain myself. When you have thousands of people asking you about it, or you go into a chat and people say, there's Robbie, that's the one that was making fun of Carolyn's son. You say that with no evidence or proof because it never happened. Okay. And then a couple months ago, I had Truthy Magoo on my panel and he was talking about the situation. And welcome to the new member as well. He was talking about the situation. And of course, I knew they were going to take this and run with it. He said, welcome, Amy W. Truthy Magoo said, and we all know how I feel about him right now, but he said, he kind of mocked her and he said, she uses that for an excuse for anything. And he began to talk about, she uses that as being a victim of what she went through last year. And so, of course, they took that and they said, did you hear Robbie and Truthy Magoo were making fun of her tragedy? And blah. It's like you'll try to find anything and everything you can to just grab at something you can find to blame you for. And it's not going to happen. Look, what you see is what you get with me. You can't hide stuff on the internet. So if I was on a panel with somebody making fun of her son, you're damn straight somebody would have recorded it and put it on one of those channels where they play clips. Okay. That Sad to Me channel that harasses me all the time, they would have the clip. No, none of these people have that. So they continuously just want to make up stuff. Welcome, Sammy Smith and Amy W. Thank you. So I just wanted to say that. And it's never, I know I'm never going to get an apology and I don't care. I forgive without apologies. I know that Mommy Ramblings is too proud to apologize, but if you are new to my channel or you've seen me around, anything like that, and you've heard these rumors like, oh, someone called me a drama channel the other day, whatever it is. If you've heard these rumors, just know that I would really appreciate people to use their brains. And because I don't just judge people based on a rumor. Okay. I would just appreciate people looking into facts of stuff first. And as you can see, her community, which I knew, and I put my faith in God, I'm like, eventually the truth will come out and God takes forever sometimes. And that same Christianity that you bashed, Mommy Ramblings, my faith is coming through. So I wanted to say thank you for that because you're reminding me and building my faith in Christ while he's showing me how shitty your community is, to put it nicely. Because I did, and I still do put up with cyberbullying from that community. I still do put up with backlash from it, and I ignore it on a daily basis. I try to. So when I do randomly talk about it, gay Camel Lives Matter, bet your ass. When I do randomly talk about it here and there, it's for a reason. It's not just to talk about it. Mommy Ramblings used to say, oh, he's just using my name so he could get views. First of all, I don't want thousands of views of people coming over and being hateful to me, okay? That's not something that I would wish on myself. Second of all, you give yourself a little bit too much credit because I think you have like 30,000 subscribers or something, and I get almost just as much views as you do. So, and I have like way less subscribers. So it has nothing to do with that. And just the fact that she's just so into herself. Thank you, Christy. And just so proud, too proud to even come to a conclusion or resolution, which I have put on the table for her multiple times in many different forms, whether it be through email, through many forms. And she won't do it. She will not talk things out. She doesn't want to hear anything that will contradict her opinions. And you know what? I accept that. That's fine. However, I am going to address it when it has something to do with me. If you never wanted me to say your name, Mommy Ramblings, then you never should have used my name in the same sentence as something as horrible as making fun of your tragedy. You put my name in that sentence and you sent thousands of people, whether you did it intentionally or not, You sent thousands of people my way to harass me. All right. So to people that are new to my channel or don't know who I am, you know, sometimes they'll come across me and be like, oh, you're that guy that started trouble with Mommy Ramblings and you know, rumors, whatever. But that is not the case. And thank you, Christy Flanagan. Christy, thank you. Christy. That's why I try to be careful when I respond to things, because when I get on here and I blow up and I snap on people and cuss people out, which I did often when I was drinking, I don't really do that. I've done it a couple of times since, but I kind of try to watch it a little bit more now. So of course, if you've seen those videos or heard about those videos of me blowing up and snapping, then you're going to see, well, first of all, if you're a sexist, you're going to see a man with a beautiful penis. Hey, that's me. Hey, hi. And you're going to see him blowing up on a woman who's going through a tragedy. So automatically you're going to say, oh, look at that sexist pig. Oh my God. Look at him. Do you see that man over there? The man, the one with he has the long penis. It's probably about, I'm going to say 8 inches. Do you see him? Do you see his dick? Look at how big it is. Look at how loud he's yelling at her. Do you hear him? He's cussing. He's cussing. And she's going through a tragedy. Oh. Yeah, I see his dick. Why is he cussing? What's wrong? What happened? Well, she lied and said that he made fun of her son's death, and he didn't. Ah! Let's use our brains, people. I know I'm such a pig. Exactly, Yvette. Yes. And I want to tell you something too, is, you know, Mommy Ramblings often has bashed my Christianity or my singing voice or just tons of different stuff, or my hairline, you know, because I'm a man. So my hair, you know, I don't know if you know, but men's hair recedes. I don't know if you know that or not. I still look better than you naked, just so you know that. And she's just bashed me for tons of different stuff. And here's the thing. As a human being, I don't care if you have a vagina, a penis. I don't care if you have both. I don't care what is between your legs. It is the way you treat me is the way you're going to get treated. And that's the way that it should be with anybody. It shouldn't have anything to do. So to the people calling me a sexist and a woman basher, first of all, the majority of my friends my entire life has always been women or girls. Thank you, Finding Hope. It does. And you know, the truth comes out eventually. And welcome, it's Ashley Yo. When you point out my sex, when you point out my sexuality, or, you know, that I have a penis, you're being sexist, not me. And which, mind you, by the way, Mommy Ramblings has referred to me before as the gay guy in Colorado. All right. You don't hear me saying, oh, she's bashing me because I'm gay, because I don't give a shit if you do or not. I really don't. It's just, but I do care about hypocrisy. That's what I do care about. Thank you, Julie. So yeah, I mean, I have blown up. I've cut her down. I've talked about lots of different things because she's pissed me off. You sent thousands of people after me based on a lie, and you never addressed. I think what's most frustrating to me is she never addressed the lie, and she's never going to, because then she would have to admit that she's wrong. Well, I've moved on. I've accepted the fact that she's too proud. But karma's a bitch. So if your community is breaking up and she's like, I need this community because I'm going through bad stuff. Well, you got to treat people good in order for them to be there for you. That's my personal opinion on that. And when you go through a tragedy, you can't keep using that as a shield and a weapon of protection to make excuses for your behavior. When is it going to end, that victim mentality? When does it end? Does it ever end? I don't think it does. Welcome, Helen Vera. So that's my rant on it, guys. I just wanted to say that because I have been, I'm going to use the word bullied, and I've been harassed from this community of people. So to see God, to see Jesus Christ working in that, and and teaching me patience, because I prayed about this since it happened. So to see God and Christ working to teach me, to show me that I need to trust him. God, I don't know why you take so long to do stuff sometimes. And first of all, by the way, I want to say I'm not happy that her community is crumbling. What I want to say is I'm happy that the truth is coming out, and I'm happy that people are seeing that they're being treated the same way. And these people are surprised by it right now. They're like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Really? Hello? I was part of your community too. And you completely easily just pushed me out of it, which I have no problem with because it's really not that exciting anyways. Thank you. Where'd that go? Thank you, CNC. I appreciate that. Observe all these channels. Yeah, and you know, one of Mommy Rambling's quick go-to insults is, these people aren't true crime. These people try to do true crime. Well, I'm a vlogging channel, so people don't come here for true crime. They come here to talk about different topics and subjects. I dare you to talk about a different subject than what's mainstream so that people come in for the views, and let's see how good you do. Okay? Because for somebody like her that sits there and says, I made this person's channel. When Robbie did that drive to Chris Watts' house, I'm the one who got him followers. Well, first of all, Chris Watts is the one who got you followers because you hashtag the shit out of his name. Just like all of us know, if we put Chris Watts or put a topic of Chris Watts on our channel and talk about it, it is going to draw in crowds of people. So when you hashtagged Chris Watts' name, Mommy Ramblings, and you put me in my car in front of his house, that's what got you more followers. So we both did that together. And Molly Go Lightly is the reason that I have a channel. She started my channel. She's the one who got my channel jump started. You may have helped, but I did the dirty work. I drove by the Watts house. I drove by NK's apartment for you. I drove by Anadarko. All right. So you may have helped because you had a platform, but remember, the basis of your platform is Chris Watts, the person that you claim to hate, Mommy Ramblings. That is your basis of your platform, Chris Watts. He is the foundation of your channel. That is it. That is the cold, hard truth, whether you like to admit it or not. So when you take mainstream stories and that's all you talk about on your channel, and then you claim, oh, I got my following from people. Really, your channel's been around for 12 years. I find it funny that your following didn't happen until Chris Watts. Care to explain that? Because it definitely wasn't your personality that brought people in, or they would have came 12 years ago. And I'm sorry I'm on a rant right now, but this is pain and just nonsense that these people have put me through for almost a year, and it's fucking annoying. And I'm really glad that people are finally seeing the light. Having lost an adult child, I went through the anger stage, but I never took it out on someone else. Yeah, and you know what? I don't have children, but like I said, tragedy is tragedy and loss is loss, and I've lost a lot. One of the first major losses I had when I was a little boy, in elementary school, you go from 5th grade and then you leave 5th grade to go into middle school, which is scary territory. That's where children are growing and cliques are happening and stuff. And I was teased very badly for acting feminine and having all female friends in elementary school. I was picked on by boys, threatened, harassed, followed home from school, all sorts of stuff. So finally, my 5th grade year, I met a guy named Eugene Oliveris. Amy W., thank you. And Eugene was my first male friend that was like, he was cool. He made sure people didn't pick on me. He was a male, so people they were kind of leaning towards not making fun of me for having all female friends anymore because I was hanging out with a guy. It was just working out great for me, and it was a great friendship, and I was so excited for it. And the summer in between elementary and middle school, he was the one thing I was like, oh my God, I'm so comforted that I'm going to have a male friend to go into middle school with, because I would have been picked on, which I was, by the way. We'll get to that in a minute. And I was so happy to have a male friend. While Eugene, he died in a house fire that summer. And his mom bled to death in the window. His brother died of smoke inhalation, and Eugene later died in the hospital of smoke inhalation. And I remember being devastated, not only because he was a good friend to me, but just because I knew the negativity that was in my future, that was about to happen in my future. I knew I was going to be picked on horribly in middle school, and I was horribly bad. And it was terrible. So I know what loss feels like. All right. I never use that as an excuse to hurt people. And I was hurt from that loss, not only from the absence of that loss, but I was hurt because I didn't have my friend. He was big and strong. I didn't have him there to protect me in middle school. I was picked on horribly in middle school. So I know what pain and loss feels like, and I know what the effects of the aftermath does as well. My senior year in high school, my friend Stacy, her and we all had this hotel party. We all worked together at Albertsons. We partied the night before, stayed up all night, and she ended up going to work in the morning. And then I ended up going into work to relieve her from her shift later on. Well, I was late because I was hungover, of course. She was supposed to meet her parents for lunch. And she passed her parents on the street when she left work, fell asleep at the wheel, slammed into a pole, and fucking died. Okay? So I know what loss is. That's just a small number of people that were very close to me that I've lost, but that's no excuse to continue using it as ammunition to be hateful towards people or be a victim. Because I'm not a victim, and you're not either. So I use those as examples for people that are like, well, you're not a mother, you're not a father. I don't give a fuck. I know what loss feels like, and I know what pain feels like, and it doesn't feel good. So do not tell me that I don't know what death feels like or how to deal with stuff. Okay? Hey, Amber Alerts. So I was going to keep quiet about this, and I was like, you know what? No. I'm not, because I've gone through so much. I've got much like I did in middle school with you fuckers online. Should I have responded to a lot of you? No, because then it, of course, makes me look like the crazy bad person, which is in the long run what you wanted, because then you can clip videos of me snapping at people or whatever you want to. But I am not. Being somebody who was bullied as a child, I will not tolerate people treating me like shit. I will not tolerate people lying about me or doing that to my friends. Now, mind you, my friends can defend themselves. Everybody can defend themselves. But I've gone through a lot of bullshit, nonsense, harassment on YouTube. And the excuse that they use is she's going through a hard time. Well, how fucking long does that hard time go for? Because time's up. Okay? You don't get to use that as an excuse anymore. I respect grieving people. I respect and give people, however much time they need to, but you don't get, from day one, you don't get to use that as an excuse. Well, she was foggy-minded, so maybe she thought you were on that panel and, she just said that. Okay. Well, now, are you still foggy-minded? It's been almost a fucking year. You never got proof. You never saw what you blamed me of because you know it's false. You're not foggy-minded anymore. How come you're not addressing it now that you're not foggy-minded anymore? Oh, yeah, because the year anniversary is coming up and she's about to be foggy-minded again? That doesn't make any sense to me. No. We all lose people in life, and it's sad but true. Nobody is exempt from loss. Nobody is. And, we all deal with it differently. However, grief is no excuse. No excuse to use to say, oh, well, that's why I'm still treating you like shit. It's going through a hard time. We'll snap out of it. Because, to a lot of people, and that's where it's frustrating too, is because to a lot of people, this is just YouTube to you guys. Like, that's just YouTube, turn it off. Okay, well, it may be just YouTube to you, but my YouTube is my real life. I know a lot of people are fake on here, so it's hard to believe that people come on here and be themselves. But my YouTube is my real life. So when I have real life thousands of people coming after me, yeah, you bet your ass that's going to stress somebody out. So it's not just YouTube at that point. And when somebody can simply fix the problem, they can simply fix it by saying, I made a mistake. I blamed this person for doing something that they in fact didn't do. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry I said that in front of thousands of people. You know, I was going through a hard time. My mind was foggy at the time. I never saw proof of it. It was just a rumor. And so I'm sorry. Something as simple as that. And I don't even care about the sorry part. You could save your sorries. I don't give a shit about that. Just clearing the air on something, you know? Yes, Nicole, tons of real life friends, and you're one of them. You're one of the best ones. At least just clearing the air. But she won't even do that. She can't. And she's incapable of it. And I have to accept that at this point. Love you too, Karen Dawson. So, yeah, I mean, that's what I've gone through on here. So you guys have seen me go up and down in emotions, especially when I've talked about this. Maybe this is the first time you've ever heard me talk about this, but you know, online bullying goes multiple different ways. Okay. If you know, Amy W, thank you for all the love and support. I really appreciate that. The type of person I am, and it's what I'm working on. I've always been trying to work on it, but sometimes I just don't know when to keep my mouth shut. So when I see injustice and lies, especially when they're directly towards me and it's unfair, yeah, I'm going to blow up and I'm going to cuss you out and I'm going to snap. So when you have a bully that is a silent bully, is what I'm just going to come up with that word. She's a silent bully where she'll say information that is false, make you look evil so people come after you, and then sit there. It's like flying monkeys. Like she's the witch and there's these flying monkeys coming after you. Fly, fly, fly. Well, I'm going to take out my fly swatter, my baseball bat, the fucking chainsaw, and I'm going to saw down every single one of those flying monkeys that come after me. That's just how I am. So while you're sitting there in your castle, all innocent and sweet, you're the instigator. You're causing the problem. All right. But from the outside, I can see that makes me look like the crazy person because I'm cussing and being vulgar. But don't fuck with me, man. Don't piss me off. That's why I get mad. I don't like unfairness. I don't like injustice. That's why I like true crime, because I like seeing justice take place. I think that's what draws us all to true crime, right? Yeah, it does, Amanda. It does. And you would think, and I see right through it. You know, when somebody uses, I'm a victim, I'm a victim, I'm a victim. Listen, if I'm not a victim, you're definitely not a fucking victim, okay? I like crazy too, C-Dub. Critical K in action. Yeah, that'd be an interesting showdown. I'm team Critical K on that one for sure. But I'm... Hey, Rodalie. So I hope to people, you know, I hope that you took the time to kind of, that's why I explained it a little bit more in detail this time, because anytime I've addressed it in the past, I've kind of been like, I was blamed for something I didn't do. I didn't say what it was. She blamed me for making fun of her son's death. That is disgusting, and I wouldn't fucking do that. And then they turn around and say, well, he made fun of the Holocaust and Anne Frank and all those people, so of course he would make fun of her death. First of all, no, I did fucking not. All right? We had fun on a panel a long time ago talking about, you know, the Holocaust Cafe and what'd be on the menu. If you can't handle harsh humor like that is kind of out there and whatever, and it's all in good fun, and a Jewish person was on panel with us, by the way, then pull a stick out of your ass and fucking go somewhere else where you're not going to get easily offended. Fucking go to the fucking Home Depot, get some plexiglass and some 4x4s, get a bunch of fucking nails and build yourself a safe space. Okay. And then have a little cassette tape player in there, reassuring you and giving you fucking positive sayings going in your head. I am not a stupid idiot. I don't have a tight ass. And just reassure yourself and stay in your safe space if you're easily offended. Okay. Because my humor is pretty out there, but I definitely would not go out of my way or go online and make fun of the death, especially a fresh death of someone's family member, especially if I considered them a friend. Because at the time, you got to remember, I considered Mommy Ramblings a friend. Why the fuck would I do that? So that's why I'm saying what she's going through now, she's blaming people for doing something they didn't do. And I'm like, it's the same shit. Same shit. So I don't feel alone. But yeah, I mean, humor is, it's all about intent. If the intention is to make someone laugh or, you know, have a good time and be funny, then in my personal opinion, I don't really care what the topic is. However, okay, if you're making fun of the death of someone's family member or something, I honestly don't find humor in that. There's no reason to be joking about something like that. So if you don't get the point by now, if you're one of those people who still believe that I was on a panel making fun of her son's death, then I have to call you an idiot. Because people still believe this without it even being a video of it anywhere. They still believe this. Why do they believe it? Love you, Kathleen. Why? Because it comes from her mouth. And whatever their leader says, that's what they have to believe. Hey, Sally Ann, and I'm sorry what you're going through, Sally Ann. I feel you. Okay? I know a lot of people, you may have heard things about me like, Robbie's crazy, he's vulgar, he hates women. No, I've been very angry and frustrated about being blamed for something I didn't do. And I'm not happy that it's happening to other people, but I am thanking Jesus that people are finally catching on and seeing, oh, wait, maybe we should look into things first. You know, maybe we should look into things before we just believe somebody. Because listen, guys, you guys may follow my channel. You may be members on my channel. You may support me or whatever. But if I'm up here, and if I came up here and I said, hey, Emily, EG, in there, she called me a faggot. And let's say there's no proof, nothing. And I just said that she called me a faggot. Are you guys going to believe me? Because I said it? Are you going to look into it? I would expect for you to look into it and not just take my word for it. Even though people that follow me might trust me or care about what I say, but I would expect, especially since we all love true crime, most of us do, I would expect for people to look into that, which, by the way, Emily did not call me that. I'm just using that as an example because Emily, she can take it. So I don't see why things aren't being looked into, especially, yes, Julie, receipts, especially when she, you know, Mommy Ramblings claims to be a true crime creator. She claims that's like her forte, whatever, you know, when she does, I guess maybe sometimes it's kind of interesting. But if you're going to be into true crime, you have to be able to look at all angles, in my personal opinion, right? So if you're not willing to do that, which I did, you know, when I was a Rambler, I did catch on and see that she didn't like if you have a different opinion on the Chris Watts case. Now, a lot of us, we've often had these conversations on my channel that we all have different opinions on the Chris Watts case. Lots of people think NK was involved. Lots of people think the first confession was true. Lots of people think that Chris did this all by himself. There's different angles, but the fact that we can sit down, have conversations about those different angles, and whether agree to disagree or learn things from each other, no matter what it is, I appreciate those conversations. Over there in her community, you're not allowed to say something different about Chris Watts. If you do, you are shunned and you are put to shame immediately. Shame on you. Hey, Soul for Music, who follow true crime. There seems to be a ton who don't look for facts. Exactly. Yeah. And where is Sally Ann? Can you drop your channel link? I checked out your channel the other day, and I find you to be adorable, and your channel's very innocent and sweet, and it seems like a very laid back community of people who love crafts. And it was very kind. So I gave you a wrench, Sally Ann, if you want to drop your channel link. So I hope I expressed myself today without being dramatic, you know, since people think I'm a drama channel. Hey. Or, you know, but it's very frustrating. It's very frustrating to be blamed for something you didn't do, especially on a huge public platform. And, you know, I also say, hey, Poop Stain, I love you, Pandora. When you see an abuse of power, you know, when you see people, maybe their channels are growing, maybe somebody's getting in shape. Maybe it's not even about YouTube. Maybe some, you know, those people that they're very out of shape and then they start going to the gym. They start eating right. Maybe they start cutting their hair, maybe doing their makeup on point, dressing like they start looking like supermodels, and they just look completely different, completely transitioned, beautiful people. But then their attitude changes along with those physical changes. They start acting cocky. They start acting like they're better than you. They start acting, you know, I could do anything I want to now. I don't need you. I don't need anybody. Which, I mean, that's a good attitude to have. You should be independent. However, no. Okay, so it's the same thing if you have a channel that's growing or you have followers on a platform, anything like that, that can be taken away like that. You know, anything can happen. At the end of the day, like when I log out of my YouTube and I go out there into the world, I'm the same person as anybody else. I'm a little bit overweight, a homosexual man who doesn't have a sex life or a ongoing really relationship. I don't go to the gym because I make excuses that I'm too tired all the time, and I wonder why I'm tired because of my diet, and I'm just, you know, we're a normal fucking person. So I mean, we all are. And when it's the same as when you have a community of people, you know how everyone says, oh, you have a community. This is a community. Well, what makes it a community is not the person on the screen, because I may be on the screen on my channel, but I'm a part of a community of lots of other people's channels where I don't even go up on their panels. I just watch them, support them. Oh, Emily, I did forget about last night. Oh, well, that was kind of good. I think I'm straight. But you know, it's just can't be more deserved. Yeah, did you drop your channel link, Sally Ann? Can you do that so I can pin it? But you know, I'm a part of a community of people. I would have never started a channel if I wasn't a part of a community first in the Molly Golightly community. If it wasn't for Molly Golightly, and kind of to toot Molly Golightly's horn, I think if it wasn't for her, there wouldn't be a lot of channels around right now. Even the ones that are against her, because they have to use her name to build their channel to be against her. You see how that works? And that's why I feel like, you know, when I see wonderful people like my good friend Mexi, his channel growing, my channel's growing, Will, you know, lots of friends that are creators and their channels are growing. I'll do some readings before I go. Then you start to see these channels appear that are using their names in the titles of the videos, or they're bashing them or taking clips from their videos. And I'm like, okay, you know, it's starting to make sense. You can't take it as personal because people see that you're being successful. And so they want to ride onto that. Since they can't do it themselves, they have to cling on to it somehow and use your name. That's just, it's bullshit. If you have to start a channel based on bashing people, okay, let me check it out and see if that's it, Sally Ann. If you have to start a channel based on bashing people or whatever, then yeah, you need to get your shit together and maybe come up with some talents, interests that you have, something. There's got to be something going on. Okay, so guys, this is Sally Ann's channel. She's a very sweet lady. You know, I checked out her channel the other day. I saw the way that she was reacting on this panel the other day when she's kind of being blamed for something other people did. And I completely related to you with the same person, same community. And I want you to know that I feel your pain and you are accepted here. We're having standing with Sally Ann says I was sent by you. Oh, God. Yeah, see, the thing is here, guys, if you are, let's say you go to Mommy Rambling's channel and you're one of my friends or subscribers or whatever. Go to Mommy Rambling's channel. I don't care. I'm not your boss. I don't tell you what to do, and it's not going to offend me if you do. You know, I see qualities in Mommy Ramblings that I like. That's why sometimes I'll still listen to some of her crime stuff, or, you know, I will. Do I think she's a good friend? Absolutely not, but that's from my experience. But there is some things that I still find interesting about her that I'll watch, because at the end of the day, she's still there for entertainment purposes, right? So, yeah. And even if I didn't do that, go wherever you want to. Just because I don't like something. Now, listen, if I catch you talking shit about me or engaging in a conversation, then we're going to have a problem. Okay? That's called being fake. But if you don't, if you go to a channel and those people talk horribly about me, who cares? You go there for a reason. Hey, Into the Woods. And that's your prerogative. Yeah, one of my first videos, Amber. Molly started my channel. What had happened with Molly Golightly is I've always had a music channel, and she was like, your music sucks. You need to start a vlogging channel separate. And I was like, why can't I just vlog on my music channel? She's like, do it separate, which, you know, makes more sense because, you know, lots of my music does suck. So why would you want to go to a channel? Anyways, so I started vlogging. Welcome, Jan Rocks. I started vlogging, and one day Molly Golightly called me on the phone and she said, listen, I need you to do something. I said, yeah, what do you want me to do, huh? I want you to tell people that you're not talking to me anymore. You want me to lie on a public platform? Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Now, listen, there's a reason she did that. She did it because she was trying to save me from, she had lots of people harassing her, making videos about her. And she did it to protect me from these horrible people. But I said, no, sorry, I'm not going to lie. And I don't care to talk to you anymore. And I hung up. I texted her. I said, that conversation rubbed me the wrong way. Hey, bad bitch. And I went on a video. I was like, I'm leaving the Molly Golightly community. But she did it to protect me, because now I get it. Hey, Lucy Paul. Now I get it. I know that there's crazy people on the internet. I know there's crazy people on YouTube. And she was just trying to save me the hassle of tolerating what she's tolerated for a long period of time now. So I thank Molly Golightly for that now. I think she's wonderful. But, you know, I was kind of listening to rumors that Molly Golightly lies about stuff or whatever. And I was like, oh my God, now I'm experiencing it. But it was all for a reason. Sheila, karma is a bitch, and I'm that bitch's, what did I say that one time? I'm that bitch's press secretary when it comes down to it sometimes. Call me, what's that lady's name? Kaylee Kuka. What's that hot press secretary's name? Trump's press secretary, the blonde. Do you guys hear Carol over there? She's loving her new tubes. Oh, you got banished? Hit a 1. I'm just curious. Hit a 1 if you've been banished from the Rambler community, just out of curiosity. I'm a big one. Big one. Which one of the main reasons I was kind of banished from there to begin with was because I like BBT Boston. She's a great friend of mine. Oh, wow. That's a lot of people. And, you know, I got an email from her spokesperson, Casbat, at the time. You need to take down the song that we did together and never talk to me again, because you talked to BBT Boston and she made death threats against me. Now, listen, I don't support death threats. However, I can understand somebody snapping on you and maybe fucking saying some choice words. So now it makes more sense. I'm like, yeah, it's probably not a death threat. They probably just put you in your fucking place because you're a stupid bitch. Yeah, that's it. 69. Yeah. I mean, again, it's that guilt by association. If you talk to, it's pouting. It's very pouty. If you talk to this person, don't talk to me. Bye. Yeah, if you're going to give me ultimatums, yeah, see you later. I don't really care to talk to you. You're really not that important anyways. So go write another record, Alice Cooper, and leave me the fuck alone. But then they subtly will get under your skin and try to make you mad so that you snap and you look bad. So my mistake is responding sometimes. You did watch a little bit meltdown as you were scrolling the tube. That meltdown the other day was, I'm not gonna lie, it was highly entertaining. It just was. Because it was kind of like deja vu and an out-of-body experience. Like it wasn't happening to me anymore. It was the same thing, but it was new people involved. And I'm like, okay, how often does this happen with this woman? And then Casbat, who changed her name on her channel because obviously, you know, she's not proud of who she was before. I don't know. She leaves the community. It's like, hello, this woman you were batting for the whole time, all of a sudden you think she's bad now. Maybe you shouldn't have been so defensive for her and protective over somebody who's just not a good person. But Casbat's another, she's a whole, we won't even talk about her. She's useless. But the majority of the people in that community that have treated me like shit really are useless. Now, there are some really nice people in that community. I'm not going to lie. There really is. Hey, pretty lady. CW's mom is really not welcome there. Oh, in the Rambler community? Yeah, and you know what the thing is? I have always been supportive and caring about both families, the Ruseks and the Rucheks, however you say their name, and the Watts. Neither one I don't think should be treated like shit. The whole community was summoned to the crack of dawn and they all came running. Yeah. But I hope people are kind of catching on, like, and I'm going to mention this woman's name, just, I don't want to. She annoys the hell out of me, but I'm going to, because I've heard this woman talk shit about me and say, oh, when I see Save Robbie in the chat, I just leave. Well, that's a fucking lie, because I've seen you stay in drama chats before, and I'm talking about Kelly the Advocate. This woman is the perfect example of the idiots, and I'm not saying all the people in the Rambler community, the idiot mentality. Kelly the Advocate is a perfect example of that, because she's a follower. You know, she gets on her channel and pretends to be a leader, but when things don't go her way, she's like, oh, I'm not going to go live anymore. I'm going to cancel my channel. Why? Because the people you were being a puppet for before isn't talking to you anymore? I don't get it. I call her Kelly the ass kisser, because that woman, I've never met her, and I've heard her talk, say a number of people have sent me clips, and I'm like, who is this fucking potato head looking bitch? And why is she talking about me? I've never met her, never talked to her in my life, don't care to, because in my personal opinion, fake is pretty easy to see in my world, and that woman is fake. And I'm not talking about her looks, because she is actually kind of pretty, even though she looks like a potato head. She looks like a pretty potato head. But just her voice and the way she treats people and talks, very fake. When you are so quick to jump on the bandwagon of protecting people and being an advocate, but you don't know the whole story, you're not an advocate. You're an ass kisser. And what I noticed with that woman is she kisses the ass of popular people, popular victims is who she kisses the ass of. That's just my rant on Kelly the Advocate. Kelly the Advocate, you can kiss my ass. I put my email up plenty of times. Thank you, Into the Woods. If you ever want to talk shit about me again, I would encourage you to email me first, because I think you're a fucking idiot. That's just my opinion of Kelly the Potato Head. So sorry you were attacked like that. You sounded very authentic with your explanations. You did. Kelly isn't an advocate. No, she's not. She picks... Listen, this Kelly the Advocate, when I first discovered her channel, I saw her talking about me from this situation. She was talking about the people that were making fun or harassing mommy ramblings, and Kelly the Advocate gets on there and she's like, we are an army and we are stronger than ever. It's like, bitch, do you know what you're fighting for? Do you know anything of what you're talking about? Because if you did, you would be advocating for this motherfucker right here. Okay? For the truth. But yeah, let's not go there with that woman. Bottom line is I don't like people who don't look into facts. And when I see a person getting on, good morning, kissing the ass of the Ruseks, in my personal opinion, I think she kisses their ass. And she's just a shitty person from what I've seen. Change my mind, Kelly. I think you're a shitty person. You're offended on behalf of potatoes. Sorry. Thank you, Sophie. But thank you for listening to me rant, guys. It's just, you know, and again, they're probably going to say, see, he's attacking women. I'm responding to bitches who just so happen to have vaginas, unfortunately, who have harassed me, led people to cyberbully me. I'm responding to these bitches who just so happen to be female and make females look bad. Okay. When they have harassed me first. So when you hear these channels talking about, oh, did you see Robbie going on a rant, bashing women and blah, blah, blah. No, I'm simply responding to being cyberbullied. And I think you need to cut your fucking shit. And that's why your community is dwindling. Hey, Rabbit Dog. Is childish, obsessive, and most of all entitled to the point of an unbearable arrogance. She thinks she has earned and owns the people in her community. Exactly, Rabbit Dog. That's why, you know, when I was a part of her community, she didn't like if you talk to somebody she didn't like, anything like that. Thank you, Devlin. It is just YouTube. You can totally turn it off and not subject yourself to it. Well, Devlin, I wish it was like that. But I said this earlier in the live. Lots of people always say, oh, it's just YouTube. It's not real life. That's people that say that, in my opinion, if they're saying this isn't real life, they're not being their true, authentic self on YouTube. I am my real life self on YouTube. I do have real life friends that come here. You know, my family, my mom comes in here, my aunt, my nieces, my longtime friends from school, my coworkers, people that I've, you know, worked with in the past. This is real life to me. This is not just YouTube. So when I turn it off, I still have the same people in my real life that already know what's going on. So, you know, to people that maybe they're not true to themselves on YouTube, maybe they come on with a fake screen name or whatever. Yeah, it is just YouTube to you guys. To me, it's not. And there's real life friendships from it. It's real is what I'm saying. So I wish that was the truth, but in my case, it is not the truth. It isn't just YouTube because I'm my real fucking self here. Even though people are like, he's fake, he's a scammer. What the fuck am I scamming? What? And first of all, listen, I'm going to be completely 100% honest with you guys. If I wanted to fucking make a lot of money, I would go out there and sell my body for fucking sex because I'm hot and I look really good naked and I'm good in bed. Okay. I wouldn't come online and put on a fake persona for like $20. Okay. I'd go out there and make the real shit. And I'd grind it hard on the streets. And I'd do a good job at it too. So just so you know, that's what I would do. Who says I haven't already? Hey, Aussie true crime lover. We're just at this point, we're just shooting the shit, ranting. We're just addressing the bullshit that I've gone through for almost a year and in the Rambler community and just kind of people kind of seeing the light, you know, and I could care less if Carolyn watches this or not. I don't give a shit. She's put me through hell and she knows it. And the community of people that are so strong and stick together that are separating and kind of seeing the light. Well, you know what? Fucking tough it out. Okay. Tough it out. Be my manager. Kimberly, what percentage do you want? Start with that. Say what you want to defend yourself. Yeah, Vero, Hammer. And the thing is, you know, in the past, when I've come on, people have treated me like shit for talking about it. Stop talking about it. She's grieving. Stop talking about it. Well, the reason that I've ever talked about it is because she has never cleared the air. She's never cleared my name in front of thousands of people. And the reason I'm talking about it today is because I hope these people, hey, Kelly Bain, I hope these people that didn't believe me, you know, and they see something happening now to the sweet Sally Ann lady and multiple other people that are leaving that community. And they're like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe she's treating them like that. Well, you may not believe it, but it fucking happened to me too. Okay. And you didn't believe it then because maybe I'm a little bit more aggressive and have a more aggressive personality and snap at people when they piss me off. Maybe these other people are different, but yeah, I fucking snapped. And so of course that makes me look like an asshole, but do not fuck with me. Be a nice person. And I'm not saying that like I'm going to retaliate, but be a nice person and I won't have bad stuff to say to you or about you. And I'm working on, you know, I'm working on not being an asshole. Scammer. Oh, 3 laughing fits from you. It's going to cost you. Some people can never admit that they were wrong. I know firsthand about creators that send people after you. Exactly, AJ. I know you do. Some people thrive on drama, but then act victim when you have to go back. Exactly, Aussie true crime lover. And the thing is, you know, when you, because I'm the type of person where I like to have fun. I like to joke. My channel, you can catch me in many different moods, many different topics. I mean, the things to talk about are endless. Okay. So when you catch me talking about something like this or something that may be dramatic, it's because it directly affects me. I don't come on, and I never will, never have, and I never will, and I don't expect my friends to do it to me either because I can defend myself. I do not fight other people's battles for them. I do not stick my nose in other people's business. I do not gossip about stuff that has nothing to do with me. I find no pleasure in that. That, in my opinion, would be a drama channel. When I address things that directly involve me, it is because I'm upset about it, and it affects me, and that's why I talk about it. So, you know, to the people that say he's a woman hater or he's dramatic, well, guess what? Don't fucking piss a guy off who has a penis. I don't know what else to tell you. Oh my God, he's attacking me because I'm a woman, but I lied about him. Fucking lied. But I have a vagina. Oh, it kind of smells too. I haven't washed it in a while, but isn't that funny? Yeah, it's hilarious. Such a victim. Could you do education on how to please your man? Do you see my man around here anywhere? Yeah, because I don't know how to please one. I'm too selfish and a little bit narcissistic. I like taking care of myself and my needs and my wants. But that's where I am in my life right now. So I don't have time to have the obligation to try to please somebody else, except for sexually. I'll do that for like 20 minutes and then I'll get off of me. A real person admits wrongdoing. That makes you real. Yeah. And any time that I do something wrong, I may not recognize what I'm doing is wrong right away because I'm stubborn as well. But if I do, no matter how long it takes, realize that I'm in the wrong, yeah, I'm going to apologize. And you know what? I think so many people are afraid. Maybe 15 to 20 minutes, Demon Child. I think a lot of people are afraid to apologize or take ownership because it takes that pride part, you know, like you're so proud to be right all the time or stuff like that. But I think it feels good to apologize. Almost to the point where I want to purposely piss somebody off, do mean stuff, and then apologize to them so I can feel good about myself. That's how much I like apologizing. Feels good. They thought you were weak until you snapped and said what was on your mind. Exactly. See, but then in those moments, Aussie true crime lover, of course, and then you become the bad one because you responded. And it's like, you know, it goes back to that saying, you know, poking the bear. Don't poke the bear. I'm a really, really friendly person. I have no desire or interest. See, fellow narcissist in the chat. Thank you, Brandy. I have no desire to want to be better than anyone else, argue with anyone, to be right. I really don't. It doesn't. Listen, what does being right get you? It doesn't get you a trophy. It doesn't get you $1 million. Even if it did, who gives a shit? It doesn't. But I do care about justice. I'm interested in that. I'm interested in the truth and stuff. And it's just, Yeah, see, it does feel really good, Amber. But for people that thrive on dramatic situations, thank you, Just Marie, or gossip, and let's not even call them drama channels. I want to say more gossip channels, because you won't catch me sitting here talking about a situation that has nothing to do with me, unless maybe it's celebrities or something like that. Like, that's kind of fun, because the celebrity's probably not going to hear it anyways. But even then, I mean, that is even gossip too. But hey, Cher, that's the closest to gossip really maybe you're going to get from me. I mean, even if my friends call me on the phone and they tell me what's going on in their life, or they'll start telling me stories and they'll name all these names and it'll almost feel like gossiping and stuff, I kind of tune out, because I don't have any interest unless there's something with the story or the situation. You want to be friends, Lucy? Okay. That there can be some sort of outcome, or I can give some sort of advice. I mean, I really have no interest in the conversation. I don't have an interest in knowing how slutty so-and-so is. Yeah, well, I was a slut too. What are you saying about me behind my back, by the way? Because I've slept with hundreds more people than the person you're talking about, and I dress way more slutty than them. What are you saying behind my back? You got a problem with sluts? Hit a 1 if you're a slut shamer. I'm just curious. Any slut shamers in here? Very friendly and love to laugh, but when someone comes for me or my 2 younger kids, ooh, yeah. But see, in Aussie True Crime Lover, that's something I'm working on myself. I know that I need to fix that about myself, because I know responding in a negative way it's not productive. So it really doesn't do anything, Exactly, Amber. There is a big difference in drama and flat out abuse. Yes. And that's why a lot of people, here's the thing too, is I've seen, again, I have watched Mommy Rambling's channel. When I've heard these people say, you slut shamed a woman who interfered with marriages and relationships, well, that's okay. If they willingly knew, Emily. But I've seen people in this situation and they've said, oh, I don't watch Robbie's channel, I won't watch him. But they'll sit there and they have blamed me for something I didn't do. Well, if you don't watch me, then how do you know if I did it or not? How would you know to judge my character as you do so strongly if you're not watching me? That goes to show that you form an opinion of somebody, okay, before you actually hear them out or listen to them. Not my style. I don't do that. There's been a lot of bitches, actually, where I'm like, oh my God, my first impression is, oh my God, that person's a bitch. They're so stupid. I don't like them. And then they end up being like my good friends. I'm like, wow. I have a friend from high school. We weren't friends. She was our class president. I talk about this often. She watches sometimes. One time she was like, you're talking about me, weren't you? I was like, yes. I thought she was a slut, which comes to find out, she said she was kind of slutty in school. We never talked. We started talking on Facebook. We're real good friends now. I thought she was the biggest bitch ever because I heard rumors about her. I called her Jenny Garth. She looked like Jenny Garth from 90210. Blonde hair, beautiful woman, big boobs, your perfect cheerleader type looking girl. Total slut bitch, I thought she was. She's one of the sweetest people I've ever met in my life, and she's been there for me through hard times. Carolyn includes you in this because I was on the live. I was literally with friends giving a homeless man some food for safety, had them on a live with me, didn't know it was that bad. Yeah, Bailey, the night that I was blamed for being on a panel making fun of Mommy Rambling's son, I was in bed watching the movie Knives Out. Have you guys seen that? Good mystery movie, by the way. Thank you, Allie writes. Went after you, Rabbit and Kaz. All of you were free PR, and she attacked your wallets. It seems calculated smear. And see, the thing is with me too is, and thank you, by the way, Allie, is like my channel's monetized stuff, but I don't rely on my channel for an income. It's nice extra money when it happens once a month, but I don't care about that kind of stuff. And these other creators, like if I lost my monetization or anything like that, I'm still going to come on here. I'm still going to enjoy my channel. I'm still going to enjoy the community. Like that doesn't make or break me. You know, I don't know if you guys saw, but no, Leonard, I was not on a panel making fun of her son, if that's what you're asking me. No. No. But she does, and she felt threatened by your growth. And see, if you're threatened by someone else's success or growth or whatever, that's a problem with you. That's not a problem with somebody else. That's envy and jealousy is like a poison. When you immediately start feeling that feeling, you better pray that shit out. Burn some sage, do whatever you need to do to get that out of your system, because it will grow like cancer and it will consume your entire being. So the second you start feeling a tiny bit jealous about anybody, whether it be a family member, one of your friends, anything like that, get that shit out of your system immediately before it overgrows and takes over your entire body. Okay? Because it ain't pretty. It ain't nice. And yeah, I've felt jealousy plenty of times in my life, but it's all about the way you allow it to grow and control. Okay? You control that jealousy. It doesn't control you. Let it get out of hand, and it will, though. Trust that. Enough money to ignore certain things. Bye, Azadi. It is. It grows like a cancer, Nikki B, for sure. Because I'm not able to talk shit, apparently. Uh-oh, MJ, what, well, I would ask what block word. Let's see what's on my blocked words list. Hold on. I'm just curious. Now I'm curious to see what's on there. Let's see. What is MJ being blocked from saying? Cunt? I think that's on my blocked list. Cunt. You unsubscribed about 3 weeks ago. Let's see. I don't think I have much on. I'm just saying I was a recovered slut. I have the word slut. You know what? I have it selected saying block any potentially inappropriate stuff. AJ, you know what I just ordered from Thrive? I ordered the Sculpt and I ordered the white label. Oh, look at that. My block. Guess who's on top of my block list? That psycho guy, Martin Dehan. Isn't that Kelly the ass kisser is like one of her good friends? Okay. My blocked words are cunt, bitch, fag, shit. I'm going to take shit off of there. The N word is blocked. I'm going to take fag off of there too. You guys could say that if you want to. And bitch. So cunt and the N word are blocked. Now, Sculpt is amazing. Really haven't tried it yet. I'm super excited. Have to try the Rest Gel. Ooh. I don't care for fake people when they act like they're perfect. And yeah, seriously, because I'm not perfect. I'll come on here with all my crazy ass flaws and you'll see them all. But when you have people like Kelly, the advocate, that come on and I am perfect. And she's always talking about narcissists. You notice that? The narcissist will do this and that, and they will not do it, and they will not recognize. And you need to be aware of the narcissist, because the narcissist is going to do this, and then, and this is why a person is a narcissist. It's like, holy shit, dude, you should just name your channel fucking Narcissist Presentation or something, because shit, it's all she does is do presentations on narcissists and how narcissistic people are and how to deal with a fucking narcissist. Well, I think we know how to deal with a narcissist because we watch your fucking channel. Love you. Love to England, Maura. Right, love to England. It's like, shit, man. Nobody gives a fuck to hear a whole presentation on a narcissist anyways. I think we all have narcissistic traits. I know I probably fucking have tons of narcissistic traits in my body. I don't give a fuck. That doesn't mean I'm a terrible fucking person. I just really love myself a lot. Shit. But when you have to like point the finger and be like, this person's a narcissist and this is why this, and this is why they'll do that. It's like, she talks about people like she knows everybody. First of all, everybody's fucking different, and every narcissist in the world is different as well, I'm sure. And you know what? There's probably a lot of really cool narcissists. One time we should have a narcissist support group. What do you guys think about that? Do you have any narcissists in here? Hit a 1 if you're a narcissist or have narcissistic traits. Just curious. Anybody need support? But then again, would a narcissist really need a support group? Because narcissists support themselves enough as it is anyways, right? So would we really need a support group if we're narcissistic? Yeah, I'd probably, you know what? The narcissist in me would want a narcissist support group because I want support of how cool I am. Like I would want that support behind me of how wonderful I think I am. You're too important to attend. See, there you go. Ooh, 1.5. You've been told you're 1, but I was told that by 1, so think it was just deflection. Isn't that stupid? Like, narcissist is like the first, it's like worse than being called a cunt nowadays. People are, you're a narcissist. Oh my God. I can't believe you called me that. I'm going to start calling people cunty narcissists. It's like, is it really a terrible thing to be called a narcissist anyways? Like, you love yourself. You're terrible. First of all, hold on. Hey, Siri, what's the definition of a fucked up narcissist? I'm just curious.
Okay, I found this on the web for what's the definition of a fucked up narcissist. Check it out.
Yeah, please. Okay. Narcissist. Here we go. Good morning. Narcissists are capable of something called object constancy. By the way, this is an article by the Business Insider. It helps explain why they are so cruel to people they date. Oh, that makes sense. I'm definitely a narcissist. Just get pissed off when people are overbearing and loving to me. It's normal to fight with your significant other, but narcissists can be incredibly cruel and threatening in heated situations. That's definitely me. Let's do a narcissistic checkoff list. Definitely me. This is because they cannot see you as somebody they love and someone who has angered them at the same time. That's definitely me too. Something traumatic could have happened in their early life, meaning they didn't develop object constancy. Okay, first of all, I'm going to stop you there. Why is it people always say something had to have happened in that narcissist life in their early life? Hello? Something happened in all of our fucking early lives when we're younger. Because when you're younger, that's when stuff happens to you. Hello? Something must have happened to them to make them the way they are today. Duh. Holy shit. Let's continue. Oh, narcissists cannot change. Now, this I did not know. Hey, DeRosa. This I didn't know, probably because I'm a narcissist. Do I like change? No, I do like change. That's why I cheat on people. Narcissists cannot change. So the best thing to do is leave and protect yourself from the narcissist. Every single one of us is a narcissist to varying degrees. It's a human trait. It's only a problem condition when it's out of control and there is no self-awareness. That's a very good way to put it, Rabbit Dog. And I mean, hold on. Let's get to the actual, because really I would like to know just the actual definition of a narcissist besides my picture next to it. We should love ourselves, Rosebud. Exactly. Hey, Siri, what's the definition of a narcissist?
Narcissist means a person who has an excessive interest in or admiration of themselves.
Siri, what's wrong with that? Hey, Siri, are you a narcissist?
I don't have an answer for that.
Oh.
Is there something else I can help with?
Oh, you're good. No, you've lied to me enough today. She is good. She won't even admit it.
I'm not programmed to lie.
Holy you can leave now. She heard me call her a fucking liar. How did that even happen? Hey, Siri, are you still listening to me?
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help with?
But if you weren't listening to me, you wouldn't have answered me, Siri. I think you're lying. You're lying to me. Siri is passive aggressive. She's a passive aggressive narcissist. I kind of think she's a lesbian. They always listen. That was weird. How did she know? Like, I didn't tell her that I think she's a liar. How did that happen? She said, I'm not programmed to lie. You're programmed by Apple. Yeah, you are. Okay. Yeah, you are. Crazy. Anyways, you know what? Let's just pull an overall card before I go. Let's pull an overall card for the mood and the setting of the situation. You're not. Oh, you like Alexa? I don't think I've ever met Alexa before. Yeah, she said, I'm not programmed to lie. Like, you don't need to go out of your way to tell me that and like cover your tracks, Siri. I get it. Okay. Hey, Siri, are you my friend?
I'm both your friend and your assistant.
Do you want to make love? Hey, Siri, do you want to make love to me tonight?
No.
Damn, that was a hard no. That was a hard no. God, I'm even getting turned down by technology nowadays. It's getting bad. And I think I can make money off of selling my body. I'm gonna think again. Hey, Siri, should I start selling my body for money? Hey, Siri, should I become a prostitute? Hey, Siri, is it illegal to sell my body for sex?
Okay, I found this on the web for Is It Illegal to Sell My Body for Socks? Check it out.
Not socks. Oh my God. You're not a narcissist because you have the capacity for empathy and compassion and self-awareness and self-insight. Okay. See, but it's so weird because like the definition of narcissism is it doesn't really say like how does it just go into more detail? Because like, listen, the overall definition of a narcissist is a disorder in which a person has an inflated sense of self-importance. Narcissistic personality disorder is found more commonly in men. Thank you. The cause is unknown, but likely involves a combination of genetic and environmental factors. So, socks, exactly, Kimberly. So, like, if the definition of a narcissist is just like an inflated love for oneself, I mean, that can't be all that terrible. But then if we go into more definition of it, people are like, yeah, narcissistics, they're like become murderers and stuff like that. It's like, how does loving yourself turn into murder? You know what I'm saying? I bet I will be spoke about me being a witch. Oh, God. Sally Ann, the rumors that will come up about you, I'm sure will just blow your mind. You love to make Siri and Alexa fight? Oh, I would love for that to happen. That sounds amazing. All right, let's draw. You know what? Actually, we'll just do a couple personal readings. How about that? Again, when I do this, we just test my intuition and we pull a card along with that. So would anybody like a card? Had to check your cell phone. Robbie would have laughed. They would. I know. Well, I do look at some pretty interesting pornography as well when I get in the mood. So that would be interesting in itself. Nothing illegal, by the way. All right. Do you guys hear Carol drinking her water? She got a new tower yesterday. She's so excited. All right. Uh-oh. Most corporation CEOs are narcissists? Do you guys think Donald Trump is a narcissist? Because I love Donald Trump. He's the coolest narcissist I know or want to know. Okay, where did that... Someone just put it first and I was going to draw a card for... Where did their name go? Here it is. Rachel. So how this works is I come up with the first thing that pops to my mind. for intuition when I think of you, and then we verify and see if that's true. Hey, CDT. CDT, the other day, I don't know if you heard, but I was trying to figure out what actress you reminded me of, and it's Tiffany Amber Thiessen. I'm pretty sure is who it is. Has anyone ever told you that before, CDT? You love Trump, but you think he's a narcissist? Okay. So the way it works, Rachel, is I just come up, I say the first thing that pops to my mind with intuition, and then I pull a card for you. Actually, my last boyfriend shares the same exact birthday as Donald Trump. 2 Geminis in a relationship, really fun. But when we got in a fight, holy shit, the house would almost blow up. Okay, so Rachel's Rocks Canada. All right, so the first thing that's popping to my mind is I'm seeing like a flea market, and it's windy. I'm seeing a windy, like, flea market area. Let's pull a card and see why we're seeing this flea market. You got the Knight of Swords. So let's see what the Knight of Swords, let's see what's going on. What's going on with this flea market here, huh? What gives, Rachel? The Knight of Swords. Hey, Tammy. Yes, and my name is Kelly. Like, oh, she played on stage. That's so cool. So you've obviously been told that before, CDT. The Knight embodies a fast-thinking and ambitious person who takes decisive action without much planning. So do you kind of like live your life on the edge and just kind of go with the flow, Rachel, and like fast thinking, and you make decisions really quickly, but it seems like you're pretty happy about it. To break in, if anyone wants to peek, I have a message to give you. Oh, do you do that on your channel, Psychic Radio? Okay, let's see if Rachel responded. Yeah, CDT has an amazing. Oh, you love flea markets? She has an amazing channel. Hey, there's Sandra. Sandra has a wonderful channel too, Vintage 5280. If you haven't checked her out, guys, she does readings. Sandra, are you busy right now? Do you want to call in and give everyone? Sandra's an actual psychic medium. I'm just like, I do it for fun. Do you want to call in and give everyone a message? A message of hope. You're pretty happy about your decisions? Hold on. Let's, you can call, hang up. Okay, I'll send you a link in your, let's pull a card. I'm going to use my intuition on Sandra really quickly. And the first, so I'm going to say the first thing that pops to my mind with Sandra, and it's so weird, the first thing that popped to my mind is hairspray, like a stuck hairspray bottle that won't stop spraying. That's the first thing that popped to my mind with Sandra. And we're going to pull a card for Sandra. She got the 10 of Swords. So let's see what this means for Miss Sandra. Sandra. The 10 indicates a major disaster or betrayal. It's a warning of using a victim mentality to dwell in the past slights. Wait, did I pull that card for Mommy Ramblings or for Sandra? That was just for us. I'm just kidding. Okay, hang on. Let's get an actual psychic up here to give us a good little reading here before we go. And hold on, before she comes up, I'll do a couple more. You love Sandra? Yeah, I'll put her link in the chat too, you guys. If you have not checked out Sandra yet, she is just coming over to YouTube. She's been doing readings on Facebook Live for a very long time now, but we finally got her over here into the YouTube world. So I'm really excited about that. Okay, Sandra, gonna send her the link there so she can pop on whenever she wants to. Okay, subscribe to Sandra. She's wonderful. I'm just on a different time, so I won't be able to catch. Yeah, she kind of goes, I think Sandra more so goes on, I want to say in like the evenings or the afternoons. I know on Mondays, she does like an overall energy feeling. Oh my God, my microphone picks up every... I think Carol just sneezed. That or she queefed. I don't know. It sounded like both. Okay, vintage 5280. You had an awesome reading from Sandra, Kathleen. That's awesome. All right, so here's Sandra's channel. I'm going to put it in the comments. Sandra's channel. If you guys want to check her out, she's been going live and doing readings and stuff. Maybe she did both at the same time. That's happened a number of times. Definitely, for sure. Okay. So, oh, Sandra is here with us. We have summoned her.
Hey.
Hello.
How's it going?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Caught me by surprise.
Did you hear my reading that I pulled for you? I saw a stuck hairspray.
10 of Swords?
Yes, and a 10 of Swords. Yes.
What does that mean? Or what did it say?
So it said the 10 indicates a major disaster or betrayal. It warns of using a victim mentality to dwell in the past slights. But when I used my intuition on you, the first thing I saw was a stuck hairspray bottle.
You know why?
Sticky.
Yeah. Sticky situation.
Oh, yes. And not in the good way either.
There's a reason you saw that. So I'll have to message you later to go get coffee.
Yes, definitely. So, Sandra, do you want to do a couple quick readings on people or anything before we go? And I put your channel link in the chat so people know where to find you. So everyone, if you don't know, this is my friend Sandra. We went to school together, and she does psychic readings, and she does cards and all sorts of stuff. Helen says you're very pretty.
Oh, thank you. Let's see. Can I see the comments? There we go.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see the chat here.
Hey, Dana Tucker.
Can you throw someone up there for me?
Sure. Let's go with Julie. Here we go. Julie Hoskin. Welcome, Julie. Oh,
it's okay.
Let me highlight her. There we go.
Julie Hoskin. You have 3 cards. 4. I'm sorry. Yeah, you have a lot going on. So the message for Julia is an aha moment. She had an idea about something, a wonderful idea, an aha moment. A light bulb came on. This could have been with a lesson. She's learned a lesson 3 different times on something. She's also sort of Angel de los Muertos. She has some passed on loved ones transitioning into the spirit world, maybe opening up a little bit more to communicate with the spirit world and ghost people. So she has a lot of people on the other side that support her. Faceless Ghost and the Haunted Girl. This could also be with the lessons, cyclical. It could run down the family line. Learning a lesson on 3 different occasions, having the light bulb come on, and also support from a lot of people that she has lost on the other side, or her herself transitioning into the spirit realm.
Do you get that, Julie?
If she's an empath or gifted in any way that she knows. Or
I'm waiting for her to respond.
With spirits.
What about Sally Ann? Do you have anything for Sally Ann while we're waiting for Julie?
Sally Ann?
Mm-hmm.
She has released her power 33. She ascended masters. Stepping into the power. Dress of alchemy. Stepping into her power about something, a situation. Moving into her power. Something.
Can you relate to that, Sally-Ann?
She might have experienced some form of change. She's now stepping in. Could be stepping into the truth of who she is.
Nice. Let's see. What about Katie Baranda? Oh, and Sally-Ann is saying yes. I didn't see Julie respond yet, though.
Katie Baranda. Katie Baranda. Sorry about the kids are all home.
That's okay.
Baranda.
I know it's kind of spur of the moment. I'm like, Sandra, come up here.
I was like, hey, oh, here we go. Her card came flying right out. Ancient Wisdom, Lady of the Bosch Egg. Ancient Wisdom, Intuition. She's also... Is your broadcast on intuition or something?
Mine today?
Yeah.
No, I was actually ranting about something kind of dramatic a little bit earlier.
Really?
Yeah.
This is ancient wisdom. This is messages coming forward from ancient ancestors. She could be receiving the power and the energy of wisdom coming forward. It could be coming forward in dreams. They're speaking specifically of dreams and the power of water. Maybe dreaming about the power of water, this ancient wisdom coming through. Somebody's trying to communicate with her on the other side. It's a male. It's a male.
Okay.
She lose a friend to suicide. Has she lost somebody to suicide?
Have you lost anyone to suicide?
This person communicates with music. That's all I can say.
Let's see. Oh, Katie says yes.
Could have been overdose. This person also comes in the dreams. Dreams. Whoever this male energy is, she knows who it is. And do you know the game Jacks? Like you...
Yes, I haven't played that in forever. Yes.
I see something like that. I see that like going on, like games, somebody she might have played games with or something. Is she connecting with any of that? This person also saying dark hair. They have dark hair. I don't know.
She was saying yes. I'm waiting for her to respond again.
Yeah, it's okay. This person also feels younger. I'm not sure. 20s or early 30s. Oh, I can't see the chat. I don't know what I'm doing here. You know what? I also have pressure in the forehead above one of the eyes as well.
Okay. She's saying she lost her cousin via murder.
Is this a gunshot to the head?
Maybe that's why you're feeling the pressure to your head.
I'm thinking. Tall.
Cousin Brian killed himself 2 years ago. I'm assuming the gunshot.
It could, yeah, I'm not sure. I heard overdose at one point too. Could be a lot of different energies just trying to communicate, their way of communicating with me. Sorry, Robbie.
Oh, no. You're good. I know how this works.
I know.
Let's see. Welcome back, Mark.
All right.
So while we're waiting for her to respond to that, what about, let's see, Misty Johns?
Switch my deck of cards. So Misty Johns. Let's see what Spirit has for you, Misty. What's the message you have for Misty Spirit?
Hey, Mr. Witherspoon.
Woo! Hang on a second.
Okay. They're flying out of the deck.
Transition. She's experiencing some form of transition in her life right now.
Okay.
She's transitioning into something better. Could be a spiritual transition. It could be a transition in career. It could be a move. They keep saying transition. Could be with education as well. Misty, education. But a transition of some form moving into something better is what they're saying. It's like all the lessons, boom, boom, boom. They're telling me this. All the lessons transitioning you
Misty
into.
is saying spiritual, yes, spiritual transition. And Katie also responded and said he was tall and he hung himself, by the way.
He was, okay, it was asphyxiation. Sometimes when you get overdosed because that pressure is in the throat when they give you pills. She is going through a spiritual transition. Is she working on a gift of some sort, or is she just working on herself spiritually? She needs to be in nature, something about Mother Nature, Mother Earth, earthly.
I like that.
I don't know. Connecting. She connects with animals.
Michelle, the blonde, who is the blonde medium lady in Jersey? Long Island medium or something like that? I like her.
Yeah. She's funny.
She's adorable too. TYSM is what Misty's saying. What is that?
She knows.
Oh, thank you so much. Is what
You're
that
welcome.
means. So I think she relates to that.
You're very welcome.
How about for Megan G? She's saying, read me. I've been pulling cards all day and messages seemed jumbled for her. Maybe you can clear some things up for her.
The card that flipped out as soon as she came up is gratitude. She should not be confused about the message that she received. It's too. She's looking at it prospectively too big. The gratitude card is about expressing gratitude for all the little blessings in your life, all the little small things that bring you joy. Remembering to remain in a state of gratitude, and the way they're explaining it is because it keeps you in a positive vibration.
She says truth. Hold on, wait a minute.
But I think
Emily, what? Emily is saying there's police at the Watts house in North Carolina right now. What? Always something with the Watts case. Sorry, keep going.
Oh, Robbie. I found the dioptase.
What? What is it?
I found the dioptase that we were talking about at Chris Watts' house.
Oh, okay. Welcome, Angelina.
I hope I can find it.
And Megan said, I give thanks all the time.
She does. She does thank gratitude journals and stuff. They keep asking me to clear the message up. This message is not about a change in direction in any way.
Okay.
This could be a change in the way we're perceiving something, her message that she got. Changing the way you perceive something is more what I hear. I don't know if her reading was on perspective, but in order to bring that into perspective,
okay.
It's not a radical change. Just looking into it too deep.
There's Mexi. Mexi's in the chat.
Hey, Mexi.
Hey.
What's going on, brother? Sorry.
What about Tammy Alicio? She's been eager to get a card or a reading. What about her? Anything?
Let me see. I'm gonna switch deck. I'm gonna switch a deck on her here.
Welcome, silly Nana.
Tammy Alicio. Alicio. Oh, here we go. Ignite your passion. This is a message about following your dream. You're protected. You're surrounded by trust in the higher forces, and you need to move beyond astral patterns. Tammy's message from her family, as the elders coming through, asking to stop the cycles. It could be alcoholism, drugs. It could be relationships, moving from relationship to relationship. Her elders are coming forward and asking her to stop those patterns that were handed down from generation to generation. Her ancestors want her to trust in their forces, the shaman coming forward. They also bring in healing energy for whatever pattern needs to be broken. You are surrounded with protective energy. You're protected, and you also need to follow your dreams. They keep bringing you forward messages about chasing your dreams, and you keep having these thoughts, and it's for a reason. They want you to ignite your passion and chase your dreams.
I like the sound of that.
And they're protecting you. Your ancestors are all surrounding, protecting you. They say 3. There's 3 of them currently around you. You should be able to feel their energy.
Can you connect to that, Tammy?
She would have gotten the chills.
Let's see.
She knows what this message is about.
She's saying, wow, thank you so much, Sandra.
You guys are welcome. What's Mexi up to?
I don't know, Mexi, you want to call in for a reading? Let's see. What about Michelle M? Do you have time for a couple more?
Yeah, let me pull this deck out here. They keep telling me to switch decks, which is driving me crazy. I'm sorry. Michelle M. Oh.
Wish they'd tell me to switch decks when I'm losing at poker.
It's the same thing. We got gratitude and compassion. She has her angels. Michelle M's angels have been surrounding her with light, healing energy and compassion. Maybe overcoming a struggle or a tough situation. Michelle M, you're coming on the other side. Your angels have always been there, sharing their compassion with you, bringing you loving energy when you need it, especially during this struggle that you've been going through. They're also asking you to take a look at gratitude, being thankful for lessons through these struggles. You learned a lot of lessons, and be thankful. I know it's hard to be thankful for hard lessons, but we have to be thankful. It's what grows us. It grows us.
By the way, Tammy did say I 100% get everything Sandra just said, and I know exactly what she's talking about.
Yeah.
Thank you, Will. And look, we got trouble in the background.
Hey.
Sandra, we got trouble.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. How you guys doing?
Hey.
Uh-oh. You hear my little guy crying back there?
Oh, it's okay, buddy. You want to say hi? Who's that little guy?
Say hi, Papa. Hi. Oh, look at those
You're
big
so
tears.
handsome.
Those big tears.
You're a handsome kid.
Thank you.
Look at that lady.
My wife said I can't show her. She's over here and she's hiding. I can't show her.
Hi.
Come on, White Pete. Just kidding. Just kidding.
I just wanted to tell you welcome back. Say Robbie, welcome back, and we're happy to have you back, brother.
Hope you're feeling better.
So glad you're feeling.
Thank you.
Yeah. So glad you're feeling.
I'm getting there.
Better now.
Yeah.
So. But that means
well, thank you.
Schedule more adventures, right?
And Sandra needs to come along too.
Yeah,
we need psychic medium.
The medium. We medium. All right, guys. Well, I just wanted to say, hey, what's up, and
All
tell
right,
you
well,
that I'm happy that you're feeling better, brother, and say hey to everybody else out there too. So, but I'm watching you in the background.
all right. Much love to your family.
All right, thank you.
Bye,
See you
guys.
Say bye,
All
Papa.
right.
See you later,
Bye.
buddy.
Bye.
See you later.
He said bye.
Bye, Mimi.
He just stared at you. All right, guys. We'll see you. I'll be watching the background. All right. See you. Guys.
Okay, bye.
You are feeling better, right,
That's
Robbie?
adorable. I'm getting there. I'm functioning. I'm just trying to get my mojo back. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I am feeling much better than I was for sure.
That's good.
Okay, can you see the chat right now?
Uh-uh.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if any of them pop out to you, I was just kind of highlighting.
Oh, okay.
But what were you gonna say? Ooh,
we should find. Sorry, we should find another location.
Absolutely, yeah, for sure. Do you have anything for CDT?
CDT,
aka Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
CDT.
Oh, and thank you. Someone super chat.
CDT.
Thank you
For CDT.
Iris Denise gave me a super chat. She said, I have a question. Is J or S better for me? With my intuition, I'm going to say S, whatever that means. You, Sandra.
This is CDT. This is dreams. You need to pay attention to your dreams. This is following your dreams. Passion, something you're passionate about, stepping into your soul purpose. Stepping into your soul purpose, shining your light into the world, chasing your dreams, something you're brilliant at, you're gifted at. And I don't know, something artistic, I feel like music or something, but chasing those dreams, chasing her dreams and paying attention to her dreams. Let me see. Let me get a confirmation card on that real quick.
Okay.
Is there anything else? Spirit for yep. Listening. She needs to spend time listening to her thoughts. Listening. She has a lot of messages that are coming through from her guides and angels about this dream. They've been pushing her. She's been being pushed and she knows it. That's what I feel with that.
She's saying, interesting, my kids are going back to school, so maybe I can find to seek my purpose a little more.
It's something creative. Like, does she do any of those like resin cups or the singing or anything like that? Writing, maybe writing poetry.
She does have a YouTube channel that's getting pretty successful right now. She does true crime.
Yep.
Maybe it's something on her channel.
Like that too, chasing her dreams in that manner.
And she said I could definitely spend more time listening to myself. I agree with that.
It's again, dreams coming true. Her dreams coming true.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I discovered her a while back and she's been doing true crime and she's doing really good at it here on YouTube. She's really easy to listen to too. She said, I do like to write. I'm not musical though, but I love to listen to music. Oh God, the glare. The glare is saying, can you tell me if Amber Heard will ever get justice for all the horrible things people are saying about her?
Who is that? Who's Amber?
Lord. Isn't Amber Heard, isn't that the Johnny Depp thing? Is that what that is? I don't follow that whole thing. All right. Do you want to do a couple more?
Yeah, let me do Evelyn real quick.
Okay. Amber Heard is a skank, Charles says.
Great. Evelyn Arnaud. First of all, somebody around Evelyn, or does Evelyn have an earache? Something in the ear?
Will is the best troll ever.
You been around somebody that's had an earache? Evelyn?
Can you connect with that, Evelyn?
There's a lot of choice. She has to make a decision, and now's the time to make that decision. She spent a lot of time thinking about this decision that she has to make. It's now the time to make that decision. Everything you think is correct. Be grateful. Whether you're putting an ending to something or moving or something like that, be grateful for the experience. But now's the time to make a choice. It's the right time to make a choice. It's the right time to
Can you
make
connect with that? Evelyn is saying Amber Heard is going to jail. Okay. Can you connect with the earache or the making the decision?
Can you guys hear my daughter?
Not really, no.
You know what she's saying?
What?
Monica Lewinsky. I'm surprised. She's been running around saying that. I don't know if it's
why,
but Monica.
Oh, Monica Lewinsky.
Do you hear that?
Sounds like something I would say as a kid.
I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, can they hear her? Gen X.
You know, my brother used to have a shirt that said Monica was here, which is crazy because my brother's wife and his girlfriend at the time, her name is Monica. And it was a shirt, and on the bottom it says Monica was here, and there's a bunch of kiss marks on the bottom of the shirt, lipstick marks.
That's great.
It's even funnier because that's his wife's name. Do you remember Monica Brancucci? That's my sister-in-law. She's the Adams County coroner now.
Oh man. That's
Yeah.
crazy. I remember a lot of people, actually. So this is Gen X's reading. She's also
Okay, and hold on, I was seeing Evelyn, the only thing Evelyn responded is she said, my sister is at the doctor right now. Maybe that's where that earache comes from.
for an earache.
I don't know.
She's been around somebody with this pain right here. It's through the whole side. So anyway, Gen X, real quick, you've had some truth. You've had some truth come to you. You currently went through or have been through a transition yourself as well. Opening your eyes to the truth and becoming union. Becoming a union with your spiritual self. This transition is truth. It's within you. It's your intuition. It's your thoughts. It's when you listen. It's when you're told no. Should I know? It's those things when you connect with, leads you into your dreams.
And Denise, and thank you, Denise, by the way. Sandra said S for you as well, didn't you? For the J or S question earlier?
Yes, S.
S. And guys, if you're tuning in, this is Sandra. Her channel name is Vintage 5280. She goes on there and she's starting to come on YouTube now and do readings. And what else do you plan on doing on your channel besides readings?
Just do a weekly energy. It's about a 10-minute message on Monday mornings about what to expect. I've already went through my predictions with you in our live that we did. So and I'll pop on from time to time just to chit chat.
Yeah, for sure.
It did.
Let's see. Do you want to do one more?
Sure.
You want to do one more?
Yeah.
Let's do. Oh, and Evelyn is saying my sister's at the doctor now for her ear, and I just moved to relocated my family to a new city. Will my fiance's murderer be? I think she's saying, will my fiance's murderer be caught?
Yep. Yes.
Oh. Okay. All right. Let's for the last one. Let's do Joe the cat. I adore Joe the cat.
Joe the cat.
Got anything for Joe the cat? She's fantastic.
The whole
anything for Joe.
She has whole to spend entering. She's also experiencing change. Centering. She needs to center herself, find more ways to balance her daily life. Some type of centering.
Mm-hmm.
Something's out of balance. And she's also, I feel sometimes not sleeping very well. She's changing. Something's going into change. She's changing something. This owl also represents a mother wisdom or grandmother wisdom energy that's with her all the time.
Okay.
They're asking for her to center and balance her life more. Our ancestors are with us. This female ancestor, grandmother, I hear specifically, is with her.
Okay.
Guiding her.
By the way, Gen X is saying, thanks, Sandra. It makes sense.
You're welcome.
And we're getting breaking news in the chat that the police are apparently at the Watts home in North Carolina. Check out True Crime with Natasha Cooper appears legit. I will be checking that out in the car for sure.
That's interesting.
I wonder why. It's very strange. Joe the cat, did that resonate? So when do you plan on going live again? Channel, do you have live scheduled currently?
Yeah, I usually come on really, really early on Mondays. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning Mountain Standard Time. I'll be on 8 p.m. on Friday nights for spiritual readings.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, you guys can. I know there's so many people like pull one for me, pull one for me. If you want to pull another one, you can.
Got a card. So who's the next one you see?
Sully.
Protected. Love and compassion. She's surrounded by unconditional love. You see the power coming out of the hands? That's light protection and divine love, divine loving energy that's with you. This is just saying that you're protected. You're unconditionally loved. You have protective energy. She could be God. This could be God energy coming to let her know she's unconditionally loved and protected. It's divine. It's a divine card. Do you see how beautiful it is? The statue, the strength, it resembles so much.
I like the geese.
They like the connection she has. You can see that behind her. She's very connected. Very protected. So, oh, hang on.
And Kathleen is giving you some feedback, by the way.
Yes.
Kath saying you did a reading on her son and it was spot on. So thank you so much for that.
You're very welcome, Kathleen.
Okay. And Lynn has been jumping up and down, up and down, up and down with her hand. Lynn Davies saying, please ask Sandra to do a card for me, please.
And Davies. Don't pay attention to that. I have teenagers.
Oh, it's all good.
Messages for... Let's see.
Lynn.
Oh, here we go.
Monica Lewinsky. Monica Lewinsky. No, that's going to be in my head all day.
Lynn's experienced a new beginning. They're telling her to stand in her strength. She carries a lot of the weight of the world on her shoulders. This is about remaining strong, carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. You're looked up to by many. That's what they say. You're everybody's strength. Freedom, spiritual freedom. Freedom can mean many, many things. It could be freedom departing from a bad relationship, freedom departing from a career, freedom in some way. This strength and freedom card has brought in a new beginning for you. You're experiencing a new beginning. Some people look at this card and think it's a new baby coming into the family or a new life coming into the family. Some people see it as a career change, a new beginning of some sort. It could be a move as well. But something's new. She's going to have a new beginning.
That sounds exciting. Can you connect to that, Lynn? Aussie True Crime Lover is saying, am I right on who I think it is that's trying to break into my house? Ooh.
Yes.
That sounds, ooh. Hey, Nancy.
Yes.
That's scary, by the way.
There's also more than one. More than one.
Oh. More than one person trying to break in?
It's the same group, but more than one person doing it.
Let's see. Sherry Claiborne is saying, please tell me about my daughter, Tabitha. Does she know how much I miss her? You're already nodding your head before you knew.
She shows me long, dark hair. She's young.
Long, dark hair?
Curls. She might also have lighter colored eyes.
That's what I said, Sadie. I'm like, straight away. Thank you, that girl. You're awesome.
I don't know if she can connect with that. She's either
by
got
the way, awesome.
Light brown or hazel colored eyes.
Aussie True Crime Lover is confirming, saying she knew it. Her second eldest son and his partner about breaking into her house. Sherry. We're waiting for Sherry to respond.
I don't know why
Sandra is amazing, guys.
I just feel the longer, darker, more curly hair. Or wavy. Thick.
And Lynn Davies is confirming, saying you're spot on. Thank you so much.
She does know, and she's around you too, and she touches your face. She touches your face. She gives you a kiss. I can hear it, actually. I can hear her giving a kiss on like the cheek. She might also run the hands through the hair. You might feel somebody touching your hair.
Lynn is saying, thank you so much. You're so right.
She's okay.
And I'm still waiting for a response from Gary. Nothing yet.
It's okay.
Crickets.
Something about, oh my gosh, this is the second time. Over the rainbow. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high.
I love that. That could be my grandma.
Really?
That was our movie together. Yeah, she introduced me to Wizard of Oz. She brought the magic to life, took me to the Wax Museum in Hollywood, and yeah.
It's just giving me the chills, like hearing it, you know?
Yes.
I'm not sure what the connection is with that. There's also like even the simple things like Twinkle Little Star, like singing to somebody.
Janet saying you have mesmerizing eyes.
Oh,
that is correct.
Actually, the pink eyeshadow.
So I don't know if she dipped out, but that girl is saying she could pull cards for dead people. My friend just died in a horrible way. It wasn't an accident. I don't know if you want to pull a card for her friend.
Yeah. This is male, a male friend.
Male?
Is it male?
Is it male friend, that girl? She's picking up on a male energy. She said yes, male.
This person is...
Hey,
no.
Brianna.
Yeah, this person's messages, their patterns cause this. Some cycle.
His name was Jacob, she's saying.
Saying tall blonde. Jacob, tall blonde. I even see bangs, like longer hair a little bit. Someone throwing their hair out of their face. This person's cycle caused this. Something cyclical. They're with the higher forces right now.
Oh my God, you just gave me chills. Look at what she just said. That is so weird.
This one.
She said, oh my God, he was a tall blonde.
This person's going to guide her to chase her dreams. That's what he wants to say. Doesn't matter how he died. He doesn't want people to remember the way he died. He wants people to remember the way he lived. That's what he says.
Can you send me a picture really fast, that girl? She said, Robbie, I need to send you a picture of him.
He said
That's crazy.
Said it was very devastating, and he apologizes.
Wow.
Something about his mom. I don't know if his mom found him or mom notified somebody or something about his mom.
I know that I know Sandra's good because she's given me readings, but that gave me chills because she just like just nailed it.
He
jumped in front of a train.
He jumped in front of a train. He knows he was cremated.
And his mother is the his mother is the only real survivor, and she is time, and she time us all. I think you said the mom. You're seeing something that's the only person maybe in his family that's left or something.
No, the mom saw something or notified the family of his death or something.
She's saying, holy shit.
His body, train hit him. He was no longer living as soon as he was hit. He's tired of living.
She's saying, okay.
He was tired of living in his mind.
She told us it wasn't an accident. Okay, so the mom's the one that told everybody, like you said, and that it wasn't an accident.
He's tired of living in his mind, his brain.
You know, a lot of people say that before suicide. You'll notice a lot of people saying, I'm tired. One of my friends recently told me that. They're like, do you ever notice people before they actually go through with suicide, that you always hear that word tired, whether physically, emotionally, mentally, just tired.
You can see disassociation within their eyes too.
Yeah. That's crazy. Go check. Okay, she's telling me to check my email. I think she sent me a picture of him.
Tell me if his bangs would hang in his face or something, because he's doing this whole brushing his hair.
Oh my!
Show it.
Yes.
Oh shit! Whoa.
Yeah, right when you said bangs in the face is right when I pulled that up, and look at that. Wow, he's very handsome, by the way. She's crying so hard, she says.
He's apologizing. He's very, very sorry. He just couldn't take it anymore.
Wow. That's one of the most powerful readings I think I've witnessed you doing so far. Wow.
Very strong energy. He told me right away it was devastating. You know, I won't allow them to show me some stuff I don't want to see, especially tragic stuff like that. So they'll give me words to describe it, but they won't show me because I don't like seeing it. I'm too sensitive. We've had this discussion.
Yeah. Yeah. I know I get very, even if I hear, like, turn on the TV and watch the news or watch like a crowd, an audience of people, even on a talk show, I get headaches and just pick up. I'm very like empathetic, just pick up on energies really easily. It's very annoying. Very annoying. Hey, Megan. Wow.
You know, I hear like he's playing music and it's almost like Matchbox 20. I don't know if I've ever been good enough. Like something like that.
She's saying they were friends for 25 years.
What is that song? Does that song have any significance? I don't know if I've ever been. That's what he's telling me or bringing to me. It's like the Matchbox 20 song. I don't know if I've ever been really loved by a hand that's touched me. That's kind of what I feel. That's how he was feeling or something. I don't know. He's telling her to just breathe and calm down.
Probably because she says she's crying uncontrollably now. She says, I can't stop crying the words, I don't know if I ever been really loved by a hand that touched me. Okay, that's the words.
Then he just said, don't tell her to calm down because that doesn't work.
Oh, she's saying you said it as she typed it. You said it as she typed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, I put Sandra's link in the chat. She does these readings on her channel now as well. And as you can see, some of them are very spot on and specific. Oh, she's responding to you saying, oh my God, he knows me so well.
Yeah. He almost lectured me like, don't tell her to calm down. That doesn't work. I didn't mean to keep you on here, Robbie. Sorry. I didn't know if you were planning on checking out or.
No. No, I don't want to keep you. You can go all day if you want to. I'm just running errands later. I think you're fantastic. I love this.
That's what I feel.
You're amazing. She said, God, I miss his soul. Yes, Sandra does do private readings as well, Into the Woods. If you go to her channel, you put in your about section, you put your website there. Is that right?
I think I put it there too. Yeah. And don't get offended if you follow me other places.
Thank you, Shimpy. Let's see. Let's do my friend Will the Glare. He's a fantastic human. He's usually tends to be a skeptic person. Do you have anything for Will the Glare?
Whatever he's moving into, prosperous. Stubborn. He's stubborn. That's what they're telling me about him. He's very stubborn.
Yeah.
They basically told me, they said, do not try to change his mind.
He is a Leo.
He
is stubborn.
He does have a grandfather military background somewhere that's with him. Their family gun owners.
Can you connect with that, Will? I love messing with Will. He's a good friend. He'll always come in and troll my chat, which I wouldn't have it in any other way.
They're also coming forward about they are all gifted in building in some way. They have building DNA. They're builders of some natural. Could be cars, houses. They're just natural at this. The family line. That's all. That's all. They also the men, usually their hair thins. They have thinning in their family. Thinning hair. Also heart trouble. There's heart issues along the family line. I don't want to change his mind. I'm just telling what I'm hearing. You're welcome, sweetheart.
Will, can you connect with that, Mr. Will?
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay,
Not trying to change his mind. We can be friends.
He's awesome. Oh, you're a mole on another channel, Bubba. Wow.
Drinking.
Let's see. I know this name has been popping up repeatedly because they were asking earlier. Phantasmagorical, I think, was wanting a reading.
Let me see. They're saying vintage. Nope, they just corrected me.
Telling you which deck to go to.
Yeah, they do this.
Oh my God, the Watts house in North Carolina is being searched by police right now, closed off surrounding area. What the hell is going on?
They want phantasmagorical. If I said that incorrectly, I'm sorry.
I know it's a tough one. Phantasmagorical. Thank you, Scaramouche. I'll ask her. And remember, guys, you don't have to super chat to get a reading.
This person that he's talking to, first of all, love is a strange thing. This talks about love being strange. The signs are here. You have a clear solution. This is something to do. Lantern Fairy, you have a clear solution, a clear vision. This love is strange card has brought collision of belief systems, cycles, attitudes, and energies. This also person that they're talking about is very dramatic. Glamour, intrigue, drama, maybe into material things. You see the signs. You've seen the signs already. You know it's not good. And there's also a miracle breakthrough of some sort. This could be current relationship of not seeing the same way, about love being strange. You know, you have a clear solution. This energy is colliding and dramatic, materialistic.
Hey, F-Bomb Mom. Can you connect to that, Phantasmagorical? One of my brother's dogs passed away yesterday. Aren't they together? Scaramouche was saying.
They always meet their owners when they pass. This Jacob is also still with me.
Oh. They're going crazy about the Watts stuff. They're like, have Sandra do now. Sandra doesn't do true crime cases or anything. You want to explain to them kind of why you don't do that?
Because I'm too sensitive to the information that comes out. Even reading it is, if it's really graphic or gory, or I don't follow it. It's too much. Sometimes I'll watch true crime stuff occasionally, but because of my sensitivity, there's very few programs that I will watch.
Right. Thank you, Rachel White. The Watts. Okay. The Watts info is from Natasha Cooper only. So, okay. Thank you, CDT. Yeah, because I mean, that's just weird.
That is weird.
All right. How about let's do one more, and then I got to go run some errands here. What about Susan Steele? Susan Steele is saying, what? Let's see. What do you see for me?
Would love what you see.
Love to see what you that. Hey, Siren.
She
Drive
has
safe, Siren.
Anxiety. She needs to clear the anxiety that she suffers from. She has an extreme amount of anxiety. She carries it all in her stomach. Ghost people, faceless ghosts. This is more about clearing out the bad people, the bad energy. This card for her is less about her passed on loved ones coming forward and more about clearing out the energies of the people that just drain you and don't do anything for you. She needs to clear out all the negative energy that surrounds her.
Can you relate to that, Susan?
She needs to treat herself, and she knows the signs are with her already. She knows the signs are with her already about who she needs to clear. And she does need to take care of herself and treat herself. It's time for her to take care of herself.
Amen to that. And you actually are getting response from Phantasmagorical. She says, I'm not in a relationship. I'm interested in someone though, but I don't know if he feels the same. Don't you hate that?
Can he tell me if his last relationship was dramatic and separated out of jealousy and things like that? His last relationship? Because there is a miracle coming forward, and this could be the new relationship.
And Susan Steele is saying you're spot on. Wish it was about passed on loved ones.
Her mom
But you are
is
spot
around
on.
her. Her mom is around her. Mom's gray, weak, and fragile. She says 70s when she passed. Cancer is what I hear. Susan. Robbie, thank you so much for working on the comments. I'm so bad at the comments and doing all that.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Bye.
I'm seeing it. Marissa is asking where you are. What? So hold on. Is Marissa? They're going crazy about the Watts stuff now.
That's cool.
What's
Yeah.
happening at the Watts house? Breaking news. Sandra, you need to treat yourself. Oh, you do need to treat yourself, Sandra. Sandra does amazing work all the time, and she enjoys doing this, you guys. She doesn't do this for, she's been doing this on Facebook for a long time. You don't make money on Facebook doing it. She enjoys to connect with people spiritually and do stuff like this. So
It's so much
and you
fun.
can just tell by the way she interacts with people.
I like talking to you too, Robbie. It's so much fun.
I know. Well, the first time I saw you, do you have a PayPal link? That girl is saying, do you have a PayPal?
It's Cash App, Vintage 5280.
What's your Cash App? Yeah, I think I have your Cash App somewhere. And she doesn't have PayPal, guys. She does have Cash App if you want to. Here it is. Sandra's Cash App. I'll put that in the chat.
Sorry, Robbie.
Oh, no, you're good. There's her Cash App, guys, if you want to support her just by giving her a donation or anything. And Kiki is saying, I love you, Sandra. I get such a special feeling from you. Yeah, Sandra just has, it's just positive, spiritual connecting. You guys will see if you haven't gone to her channel when she does her readings and stuff. She has this music, like spiritual. What is that? Like Indian music?
It's
Native American. Yeah. And it's just very calming. And thank you, Barnyard. The cops are at the Watts house in North Carolina. They're going crazy about the Watts stuff.
I know. Somebody said local news is saying there's nobody there. It's all fake.
Let's see what Molly Golightly is saying. I think she just went live about it. Oh, let's see.
Robbie's live.
Oh,
Glitter.
She isn't saying much. I'm like, I'm just saying. You're just saying, but you're not telling me much. You can't say that you have major T and then say 4 people texting you only read. So they can get ready for them rain cheers. They don't be sticking that on his ass no more, bro. I'm saying.
I don't know what's going on, you guys. Can you sense anything?
Can you explain?
Chaos.
She's saying, Robbie.
Oh, hang on.
She's saying that Chris Watts' parents' house is like being swatted and that the lady is tweaking. What lady's tweaking, her or me? Listen, I'm on some diet drink. So if you think I'm tweaking, I'll just tell Alicia about this drink.
So hold on a minute. Hold on. Are they saying that the Watts house is being swatted because anybody can be swatted? Anybody can swat themselves. I don't know what that means. I guess we'll find out later, right?
That's crazy. Is Glitter Pink on here?
Glitter Pink, you hear?
Real quick, she had Breaking Dawn. She's endings and new beginnings. An important end and a new beginning to something. Change. The Death and the Maiden Invasion. Somebody violated Glitter Pink's boundaries. Somebody's violating your boundaries and you also have a good idea. Go forward. Breaking Dawn. You're breaking dawn on something. Coming. Breaking dawn on it. New opportunities, what I see with Breaking Dawn. That was for Glitter Pink. Sorry.
Glitter Pink. Glitter Pink, if you can hear, that one was for you. I have no idea who's in the house, guys. I have no idea what's going. The only information I'm getting about the Watts is from you guys right now. And apparently they're, Phantasmagorical is responding to you again. Thank you for the super chat, by the way, saying his last relationship ended badly, so he feels the same.
Yeah, I think the new person coming in is the miracle.
Okay.
But they're also saying,
what about for me? Would you have anything for me before we go? I'm a complex Gemini. What's in the cards for my crazy ass?
Keep yourself. They're saying just not to get yourself in stumps, you know. Routine sometimes is good, even though you don't like routine. Sometimes it's a good thing. Oh,
I needed to hear that because I am not. Routine is very beneficial to me and I'm very good at it, but I get bored very easily. And by the way, Glitter Pink said yes, whatever that means.
I still see somebody coming in your life within the next 2 years, but I'm not sure.
Like a love interest? Well, it always happens when I don't want it to, and I don't want it to, so that makes sense.
Like 2 years, within the next 2 years.
Okay. Now, do you see this being like a brand new person or maybe somebody that's been around for a while?
You don't know this person.
Oh, that's good because everybody I know doesn't stand a chance.
Are you attracted to men with facial hair?
Oh my God, yes. That's like one of the main qualities. Yeah.
I see somebody with facial hair.
Okay. Not too long though, right? Like trimmed.
No. Yeah.
Okay. I'll take that. That sounds good.
Dark. Like dark. Tall, dark, and handsome. Just kidding.
Yes, that's how I like them. Dark features, dark, dark.
And then they're telling me he won't commit.
Oh, they know me well.
I'm laughing because I heard it and do I say it or?
I just don't like obligation. Like, and I don't mean that to be selfish, but I don't like feeling obligated to be the reason that somebody else is happy. I like contributing to happiness, but I don't like having that power in my hands. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a big responsibility.
It is. It's a lot.
Oh, and that girl is calling the girl's dad and her brother to tell them about this. She still has chills.
Crazy. They can rewatch this and stuff, can't they?
Absolutely. Yes. This live stream will be up. So if you guys had a reading or asked and didn't quite catch what she said, you could just go back and see what she said for you. And again, I pinned Sandra's channel in the chat, Vintage 5280. She's amazing. She's, obviously very chill and easy to hang out with and fun to watch and just very calming and uplifting and positive. You guys definitely need to go check her out for sure.
Are they still talking about the Watts house?
Yes. Oh my God.
I feel like some information's coming forward.
Really? Yeah, I was going to ask you, but I didn't know like whether to ask you or not about it.
Are they
Do
here
you
in
feel
Colorado?
No, they're in North Carolina. His parents, apparently the police are at his parents' house right now, which is odd. Very strange. I mean, it could be for a million different reasons if that's the case. Cindy's house, apparently. Yeah, Cindy's his mom. I agree with that, Betsy Martin. Learn the hard way.
Is it
Watts'
an
parents.
emergency at their household? Or is everyone sure it's not just a medical?
Yeah, I mean, it could be medical. It could be, you know, a break-in. It could be somebody doesn't like them and swatted them. It could be a million different things.
That's great.
Ketcha is 20 minutes from there. Ketcha, you need to be our ground person and go over there and call us from the streets.
Let's go find out.
You know, Mexi would be all over that if he was over there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sally Ann. I hope you feel better. Get over there. Get over there. You could get over there, Ketcha, and be our ground person, call in on Molly or whoever's live about it. Ronnie and Cindy, they're saying his parents aren't home right now. So, what?
Well, that's odd.
Yeah.
I'll be going on live again at 8 p.m. on Friday at my YouTube channel at Vintage 5280.
Yeah, guys, if you want to catch her live, it'll be Friday. Wait, what time? Mountain time?
Mountain Standard Time at 8 p.m.
8 p.m. Oh, it's all the mud being thrown. Sally Ann, as much as you can, just try to ignore it. It is very difficult, I know from experience, but I'm here for you, and lots of people back you and support you. Stephanie is saying, we love you, Sandra. Thank you for sharing your gift with us.
Thank you guys for allowing me to share my gift. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm so grateful for the opportunity too. Robbie, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and you're always welcome anytime. It doesn't matter what the subject is. You can always call in and lighten the mood.
Like I said, hey, what's up? You said, can you pop in? I was like, yeah.
Hey, tax girl. Well, I'm going to go run my errands. Thank you for coming on. As I'm running my errands, I'm definitely going to be listening and tuning in to see what's going on with the Watts stuff, because there's always something going on with that freaking case.
Crazy.
Yeah. But thank you guys. Make sure you go and give Sandra's channel some love. Gen X says thank you from earlier. You gave her a reading.
You're welcome.
And thank you guys for being open and just giving Sandra a chance, and just listening and being respectful as well. Because, you know, we have skeptics. Some people, oh, this or that. It's like, if you don't believe it, thank you for being respectful anyways. So.
Thank you for that.
All right.
I'm getting out of here.
Welcome.
I'll see you later.
Okay. Talk to you later, Sandra.
Thanks.
All right, guys. I am going to head out. I will be tuning in and listening to everything what's going on over there at the crazy Watts stuff. But thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for listening to me earlier event. Again, Sally Ann, I'm sorry you're going through that. I can relate, and just try not to let them get to you, because they've gotten to me plenty of times and it got me nowhere by responding in a negative way. So love you, Tammy. Bye, Christy. Thank you to everybody for hanging out this afternoon. It's been fun. Thank you for the prayers, keeping me in your prayers when I've been feeling down and sick and starting to feel better. So thank you for that. And thank you for just being fun. You guys are fun. You know what I'm saying? It's fun to be around. You're so cool. You're so cool. Anyways. All right. See, when I yell in the microphone, it doesn't like that. All right, guys. God bless. And go do a Save Robbie raid over at Molly Golightly's channel. She's live about it right now. Here, I'll put her link in the chat. And make sure you go over there and do a hardcore Save Robbie raid on Molly Golightly. and bring hell with you. Save Robbie. Raid. You go raid Molly and you raid her hard. You feel me? Oh, all right, guys. Love you. God bless, and I'll talk to you later. Bye now. No chance. No